just talking about anime. Guess it's important to hear what they say. Argue over waifus throughout night and day. Now that you listen to the Rant Cafe.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Hancock here from Anime Outpro, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Rant Cafe Anime Podcast. I say this a lot, but this is a very special episode for multiple reasons. First of all, we're going to be revealing the next chapter of our Rant Cafe Isekai after the regularly scheduled programming. And in this one called Battle of the Kinks, we are going to be having an epic battle between BRIGGS and Evan and Core. It's an absolute epic battle. The Kink power system is revealed, and we're going to be reading it for you here. We're all excited. Before that, though,
Togashi is going to be taking notes for when he continues writing about Nen and Hunter x Hunter, when he sees the sophistication of the Kink battle system of the
absolutely. Definitely your words, not mine, but, you know. I will also say, though, if you guys recall, 2 weeks ago, a travesty occurred. I had an excellent list of top-tier waifus.
I didn't know you were this funny, Anime. What?
An absolutely majestic list of top-tier waifus that was spat on by the complete plebeians, BRIGGS, NUX, and hiding in public, who, by the way, didn't know 75% of the waifu, so he just kept talking about, like, the Bible and all this other bullshit.
And he was still right most of the time, to be honest.
Fluffy hair and shit. So, I'm not a bad guy. I understand that they were dicks to me, but it's not like I wanted revenge or anything. It's not like, I respect the waifus. So, in order to, be fair, I invited two foremost experts on waifu anime taste to help me rank BRIGGS and NUX's top tier waifu. So along with NUX and BRIGGS today, joining me are my very special friends, Anime Recon.
What is going on, my boys? It's so good to be back and to hear everyone's voice, and I'm sure all of you missed me as well.
Absolutely.
Yes, we did, Recon, and this is the perfect time to bring you back. And also our boy, Evanito.
Hello there, lovely people of the internet. Now, see, I understand why they invited me, because I'm like a waifu connoisseur, but I'm not sure why they invited Recon, since his taste and everything sucks.
No,
remember, you stole it. Remember that time you stole the throne.
I think it's very important for me to reiterate what Animac was trying to say before. Basically, we wanted to make separate videos roasting my waifu tier list and roasting BRIGGS' waifu tier list. But since we are both absolute mad lads with the peak of taste, we pretty much had the same waifus.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't.
So Animac, someone who has special waifu taste, decided to invite two other people that have their, own level of special taste, because other people would just respect us instead of disagree with us.
Yeah, right. Because definitely wasn't that you guys were too scared to get teamed up on, like you teamed up on me 2 weeks ago, so you decided to bail and do a joint list like the cowards you are. It definitely wasn't that, Nux.
Correct. Thank you for spelling that out. I think people would have missed it if not. Thank you, bro.
So yeah, it's gonna be a powerhouse episode, but that's not all. For the first time ever here on the Rant Cafe, we have a sponsor for an episode, and let me just tell you guys, it's pretty legendary. Nux?
Oh yes, absolutely legendary. This is unfortunately not on my own channel. Big sad F in the chat. But this stream, this podcast, the Rant Cafe entity, has been sponsored by the legendary Raid Shadow Legends. That's right, you heard it here. I'm sure you're all salivating right now. Raid Shadow Legends is a free-to-play RPG with amazing graphics, simple, fun gameplay. It's in the top 3 RPGs on mobile with over 15 million downloads. There are hundreds of champions to collect and customize. You can fight PvE, PvP, there are campaigns, there's always new updates, there's a reward system, it is straight fire, and it was, we're lucky enough to be sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends today.
Shadow Legends.
Because we are legends, and we raid people. That's the logic we're going with. Hell the frick yes.
I am excited, bro. We have been deemed worthy by the legend.
And they don't just sponsor anyone, okay?
Exactly.
In any case, and now Briggs, the absolute tech master, will show you a 30-second ad of Raid Shadow Legends before we continue.
This is true. Also, if you would like to download Raid Shadow Legends, they now have it available on not just the mobile app, but also on desktop. There's a web version now. So if you click there's a panel on our About Info page on Twitch. If you click that panel, you can download Raid Shadow Legends.
Right, scroll down, you see the Raid Shadow Legends thing. So the way this sponsor is actually working is we'll get paid more depending on how many people actually download it. So if you could download the game, and if you need to download it and play through the tutorial, if you could do that, it would be super appreciated. That would be very awesome.
Yes. Now I'm going to find the 30-second ad somewhere.
Somewhere.
I'm a
Briggo,
tech
the
master.
absolute the legend.
Why did that open up on Internet Explorer? Pathetic.
Disgusting, dude. I opened the link and it opened on Microsoft Edge. I was gagging, bro.
Are they the same thing now?
I don't know. Are they?
I don't know.
They just
Maybe.
ate each other.
Maybe. All right, ready. Raid Shadow Legends official trailer.
Get ready
Should make
to
it full
raid.
screen though, probably. And I don't.
It's
Yeah.
not as easy because I have it cropped for our tier list.
Oh, okay. All right. All good.
I think this is pretty good.
Yeah,
Size.
it's pretty epic.
Get ready to raid. Explore and fight. Choose your champions. Defeat bosses. Win PvP battles. Raid Shadow Legends. Get ready.
Hell yeah.
Damn, that looks amazing. Not gonna lie.
So now what I'll be doing is actually if one of you guys could do it, or even yeah, I'll do it. Whatever. I just put the link in chat. ! Raid brings it up. There you go.
Yeah, and every time someone actually signs up to raid, so there will be a notification on screen like contributors, people that
Raid
spend money on raid.
Yeah.
See there, raid warriors right there. So if you can actually download raid and play through the tutorial, that would be extremely appreciated.
You're supporting the boys.
Support
Can't wait,
the
let's do it.
boys. Anyway, let's jump right into the waifu tier list. Animac, take it away.
Oh man, this is great stuff. This is great stuff, guys.
Man,
So
this is so great, Briggs. This is just us. We don't even need to work, and they're just exposing themselves as having inferior taste if they disagree. Isn't that
Exactly.
beautiful?
that sounds familiar, Nux. That's like really familiar.
Really? Because we never did something like that before, so I don't know what's
Yeah.
familiar about it.
So tell me, guys, who should we start with?
The
What
first
do you guys
one.
think?
Just start
Evan.
at the top.
I don't know.
Yeah, just start
Should we?
ordered.
All right, let's.
Recon spitting facts right now. Makise Kurisu.
First, we have Makise Kurisu, also known as Christina from Steins Gate. Thoughts, gentlemen?
I've never watched Steins Gate.
Oh,
I mean,
that's good.
I-
That's
I-
perfect.
I mean, not.
Recon.
not
But it's
I mean, I've tried
2011,
it.
man.
Recon,
I've
listen.
tried it, but I don't like it.
Good, that's perfect, Recon. You know what? So what Hiding in Public did last episode, when he didn't see an anime, he kind of made comments about like the Bible and like history and like the hairstyles of the girls and whether he could fluff her hair. So feel free.
I
feel
see
free.
all of that as valid
Let's go to
opinions,
make-
though. If you can't fluff their hair, that's a slight
Yeah,
against
take
the
in
character.
that Hiding
You want me
had
to
better
make,
taste.
make weird ass comments on the girls based on their looks? Is that what you want me to do?
Absolutely.
No, Recon,
Whatever-
that would be
Abs-
objectification.
Yeah, come on, man. We don't do that. It's 2020.
No,
All
the
right,
gloves
Evan,
are off.
Evan, take
Wait,
it away. These
wait,
guys
wait.
don't know what they're talking about.
Just
The
let me
gloves
say
are
that
off.
Hiding-
Recon can do whatever he wants.
Hiding had better taste than Animac without having seen the anime.
Facts, bro. Animac had Vados on this list.
Oh, by the way, let me just say something great. Thank you for bringing
No
that up,
problem,
Nux,
bro.
because not one girl here, waifu, on the list of Nux and Briggs can beat Goku in a fight. Not one.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do think Mari Setogaya from the hentai would definitely
Absolutely not.
beat Goku in a fight.
Meanwhile, Vados can canonically beat Goku in a fight. So
Not
already
wrong.
I'm thinking my list is far superior. But you know what? Like I said, Recon, please, your thoughts. Where should we rank our girl Makise Krisu. We have S, we have A, we have B, we have C, and we have Boruto. It should be Sakura, but whatever.
But
Well-
we don't want you to confuse that with S tier.
Well, since I've watched the couple first episodes of Steins Gate, but then I lost interest. I would say she's pretty hot. She's all right. I'd most likely put her maybe A tier. I wouldn't put her S tier. No.
I'm sorry. Did you just, degrade, Kirisu Makise to just her looks? She's just hot. You're right.
He hasn't
I
seen
don't know much about her because I haven't even continued the show, so I'm just judging based on what I've seen. And based on what I've seen, I'll put her A tier.
All right, Evan, what are you thinking?
For the first time in my life, I actually think I will agree with Recon on this. And,
For the first time? What do you mean for the first time?
You guys are boys.
Given the fact that, Recon, usually has pretty terrible taste, but this is a good one. Kirisu is honestly one of my favorite waifus of all time, and I feel like she doesn't deserve anything less than A.
Say
She's definitely
S.
no Speedwagon. But,
S is not for Speedwagon, obviously.
No.
Speedwagon transcends S.
Okay, you know what? Then
So
why
that's
don't
why
you
we
put her,
don't
bro?
have Speedwagon on this list. We would have
It literally-
included Speedwagon,
Okay,
Lord
you can't-
Twigo.
You can't have S plus Speedwagon and not have Speedwagon here. Come on,
Okay,
that's not fair.
Speedwagon's jersey is in the Hall of Fame. It's in the rafters for the rest of eternity because any tier list he's in would break the tier list. That's
Right.
why he is not on the tier list. He is the tier list.
Yes.
Well, comfortable. I would put her
And
in
we can
S
all
then,
agree Evan
but-
is better than Speedwagon.
All right, pretend that Speedwagon's not there. What?
Okay,
is
if
S
it
tier or
didn't
A
say
tier?
Speedwagon and if it just said S, I would actually say Kirisu belongs in S. There you go. You
Fact.
fixed it on stream.
All right, so we got an S, we got an A. Animac, what are you thinking?
All right, so
But a very important point, Animac. Both Nux and Briggs were honest in the last episode. Like, we were genuinely honest.
No, that's okay. That's okay, bro.
Alright.
For Makise Kurisu, I think she's a cool character, and like I said, I think she's a great waifu for Okabe. To me, she didn't speak. She wasn't like great waifu material for myself, but I do like her as a character. I do think she is best girl and all that good stuff. So I will give her an A.
All right, I think an A is fair.
At least
Obviously,
someone
she is in
accepted
my
it.
S list, which is why I added her to this.
Same here. She is S tier for me as well, but alright,
Well, I mean,
whatever.
I
It looks like
but I have
Evan
no
has the
complaints.
taste here. It's
I
so
have no
sad.
complaints. She's a
what-
strong, independent woman. She's a genius. She's hot as fuck. She's got red hair. I put her in S tier. She's definitely best girl of the series, which helps.
Dude, it is kind of funny though that Evan
is
is
this?
basically this is his redemption arc right now.
I'm just confused as to why Animac doesn't think that she's S.
Oh
What's
shit,
happening?
Rustage just rated us. Thank you, Rustage. Hope you had a fantastic Pokemon stream, my friend.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rustage,
thank
you
you.
killed Nux again, bro. I'll never forgive you. God damn it.
Daniel killed
So in terms of Makise Kurisu, why she's not an S is like I said, she's not necessarily my type.
She's not a MILF, I get it.
Yeah, doesn't have that energy, but like I said, she's a good character. Next up, we have Revi from Black Lagoon.
That's when you're supposed to then say what you think about Revi from Black Lagoon. Just saying. I mean,
Well,
Okay, so-
I'll admit that Revi is a little bit of she'd be a lot to handle as a waifu, but she is the first character for me when I started my anime journey where I was like, this is the best girl of the series. She made the series so much better than it would have been without her.
honestly,
agreed.
I think Black Lagoon would have been a mid anime if not for Revi.
Yeah, no, I think Revi is a great character, but here's the difference between best girl and waifu. Best girl is your favorite female character, but waifu is someone you literally will be willing to marry and live with and have a family with for the rest of your life. That is what a waifu is. And with Revi, bro, not only is she vulgar, violent, and has poor bodily hygiene, but like Briggs said, I feel like you would be her waifu, not the other way around.
So for me, actually, I would have probably put A for Revi, and Revi's an S for Briggs. We basically mixed my A and S's with Briggs's A and S's, and we came up with this
Yeah.
this list more or less.
You gotta
But
realize that I'm a Chad. I need a Chad lass. Not like obviously Nux and Animac can't relate.
Facts. But you have to realize that Animac picked like Jericho. I mean,
Jericho is low-key quality waifu, and I think people recognize that. You guys might not, but I think
man, bro.
the silent majority is on Jericho's side.
Although, as much as you want to, dunk on Revy, Vados would beat Revy in a fight. So I think Vados, by your logic, is a worse waifu.
No, I don't want to dunk on Revy. I think she's a great character, but in terms of waifu, like there is a part of me, as you guys might know, that does like that violent, crazy woman that would just have her way with me. So I wouldn't put her in Boruto, but I will put her in C for waifu, not for best girl. She is best girl.
So you're saying C.
Yes.
So you're saying she's a C tier waifu. All right. Evan,
Animac,
Recon?
what's going on? Animac, what's happening today, bro?
Evan, this is Evan's redemption arc right now. I'm all here for
I'm
it.
just legitimately concerned. Like, what the heck, man?
He's
Okay,
just
Evan,
trying his
Evan,
best
let
to
me-
roast our
Evan,
wifey.
Let me fix this for you.
Okay, all right.
Let me fix this for you, okay? I don't think Revy is waifu material, hence why she is a complete badass. Now, if we made a badass tier list, she would definitely be S tier. Like, she would be on the top
Agreed.
tier of that
Oh, yeah.
badass list. But for
Yeah.
now, since we're doing a regular waifu list, I don't think she's waifu material because she's a bit... She's a bit away from that. So I would put her in B tier, just for you, Evan. B tier. Like, higher than Anime.
All I'm hearing is that you guys are afraid of strong, independent women, and I like me a strong, independent woman. So, for me, Revy would also probably be S or A.
Okay, so why don't you
Not
explain to
really.
me, Evan? You got to explain why you would want to like literally marry this girl and spend the rest of your life with her.
For some of the same reasons I'd probably marry Akane Tsunemori. Like, she could protect me. I'm a very weak
Why
guy,
would you
I'm
marry a
just saying.
savage, though?
Look, man, if anyone's trying to kill me, Revy would just pull out that gun and, like, she would cover me in every instance. Like, if anyone tried to, like, fight me at a bar,
You
Revy
don't
would fight
understand
back.
something about Evan. Evan has a very fantastic personality. He gets off on being pitied, and he would definitely be pitied
What?
by Revy.
What?
I didn't-
I do
Bro,
not
you
get
would-
off of being pitied.
Could you explain exactly why you
Yo,
think
Briggs,
Revy
I don't know.
should be
The
S tier?
stream is kind of going weird.
I
don't
know.
know.
I'm trying
Like,
to. I've been working in the background while you guys are talking a little bit here. I'm trying to figure out why some people are saying that the link is going to Stream Elements and not to Raid Shadow Legends. We did have one person download it and it popped up as an alert. So I don't know if it's the link in chat or the link in the panel, but one of the two is not working right now. And if you guys could let me know if
I think it's the
working
one in the chat. The one in the
panel
chat.
takes you to the
Can
website.
someone who's on desktop right now check? I don't want to ruin the stream layout. Just like
Yeah,
check.
chat's not working. The chat one is not working, and the other one, the one in the panel thingy, is working.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that one's
So-
not working for me either.
So click the panel. Like, if you scroll down, like right below the stream, you have next to donate and YouTube, you have Raid Shadow Legends.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go and quickly try to. I don't know if I could fix it, but if I could at least
We will
have
be
the
right
link, I
back
could
after
send it into
commercials.
chat for people.
Thank you all so much, by the way, for the support and for playing it and everything. Like, it's really helpful.
Thank you guys. I love you. So back to Revy. Like I said, I think that she would pistol whip you before, she acts loving towards you, but I think Evan likes that. So Evan, you say A.
Evan said
Yeah,
S or A. Let him make
Yeah,
up his mind.
S or A. I mean, like, at the end of the day, honestly, I'd probably put her in S. Sure,
Could you
she might.
explain why, though?
She
He did. He
might,
literally did.
Oh, he did.
she might come off
All
as,
right.
short-tempered.
Extremely important. She is hot, okay? Like,
Yeah.
she's
But
the
would
hottest. She's S tier hotness, all right?
Hold on. Is she better than the first episode of Naruto Shippuden?
Dude, Evan, you got roasted so hard in my video for that. Some random guy on Twitch. I raid this guy. He's like, bro, I just watched your last podcast. There was this one idiot. Oh, first episode Naruto Shippuden. Is he crazy? Did he see Death Note? And you know what was even funnier? This didn't make it into the video. Because
I
Evan
edited
didn't.
the video.
Because you edited the video. But he said, I am actually from Serbia. And I was like, oh, frick yeah. Do you know Anime Uproar? And he reads chat. Do you know Anime Upor? No, this guy sounds like a virgin.
First of all, how dare you mock the Serbian accent, you scum?
I love doing it. It's great. That's
Second
the
of all,
only way you understand.
every Serbian person knows about me, so this guy is a fake Serb.
Fake Serb.
He's a Western spy, and I don't want to hear any of it.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so I say Revy C. Recon says Revy B.
Evan says S. So it needs to be somewhere between B and A.
Well, it's a B then.
I say we put it in A.
No,
No,
no way.
I feel-
Because you can't have a
I
B
think-
and a C and go into A. There's no way.
I think it's
That's-
very important to realize and recognize that even though NUX and BRIGGS don't get an actual vote, because for us they're all S and A tier, if it ends up between two ranks, I say we move it up.
No,
Well,
you don't.
Here it's
You
either
don't
a
get
B
to do
plus
that.
or an A minus. So I'm gonna say A minus because I have all the power. Cool.
You don't have the
Good.
power. She's
BRIGGS has the
she's
power.
definitely in B. You can't have a C and a B and rank it up to an A. That doesn't.
Yeah, but
make
Evan
any
came in
sense.
clutch with the S. We appreciate you, bro. Love you, man.
That is
Okay,
true.
well, if you guys are that pathetic and have no confidence in your waifus that you have to cheat and place them higher than they should be, I
Dude,
mean,
why are you getting so bent out of shape over this, man?
I mean, I don't know. I don't
Okay,
remember
B.
me saying I
B.
have the power. I have the
No,
power.
because
guys."
you didn't have the power. BRIGGS had the power.
I know that exactly because I'm not a coward.
No, because you're not a
No,
tech
you,
master.
you can put her wherever you want. You can put her wherever you want.
Okay, S tier.
Who's next?
I don't
Senjo Gahara Hitagi from Monogatari.
Yeah, I don't know who this is.
Yeah, so
Never
I
watched
haven't seen.
Monogatari.
I haven't seen the Monogatari series either.
None of
so
you have seen it. This is
gonna be amazing. Let's look at her haircut, okay?
You're
judging by looks now, right?
Can we flick it?
Yes, you can.
Yes, I'm pretty sure you can click that.
It is flickable. You can
How-
go fluff, fluff, fluff.
Yeah,
How
you
soft
could go.
do you think her hair is?
You know what? I think
How
her
have,
hair.
how have none of you guys seen Monogatari? It's so great.
I think the fluffiness of her hair
Is she the
is
toothbrush
is
girl?
B tier. I'll give it a B.
Beauty, geez.
Do you want to see images of her, Animac? Because that's what you based Vados off.
Yeah, and the fact that she can create entire worlds with her amazing power, and also she is a blue-skinned, giant, voluptuous woman.
So basically, what you're saying is you were really jerking it to Avatar, not the Last Airbender.
I appreciated its aesthetic.
Okay, very
I'm
good.
gonna be real with you guys. I'm not a fan of purple-haired girls. It's just not really my thing. So
Yes,
drop
yes,
down all
that's
the way
perfect
to C
reason.
tier. Drop
That's a
down all the
perfect
way to
reason.
C tier.
I agree.
I'm not
Evan?
a fan of purple hair.
That actually just seems unfair. I mean, I don't know. Can you guys give me some, some details about this girl? What is she like?
She loves her man like no
Okay.
other.
Okay.
Wait, is
alright.
one
And it's very
It's
important.
the harem series, Nux.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Okay.
then I should probably
Um,
check it out.
Does she win the harem?
She does.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. All right. Does she wear scantily lewd outfits?
She very often does. Yes.
Oh.
Okay, I'm boosting it up to S tier.
Yeah,
Oh.
it sounds like it sounds like
Thank God!
I'm boosting it up to S tier.
So originally she was very closed off emotionally, like she had major emotional issues like in the past, but the main character that actually took the time to get to know her broke her out of her shell. And because of that, she's overly passionate about her love for the main character. Like there's one point where the main character's about to go into like this big fight, so she like basically in his sleep, she like ties him down and he's like trying to get out of bed and she's like, "No, I am tying you here for your own good." And he's like, "No, but like I have to do this." Amanda having this whole discussion where she basically convinces him that like to go a different path, like a much safer path, and she's like, "Okay, no problem, I'll untie you." Like, and I think that's hilarious. So she's very funny. She makes JoJo references in Monogatari. She makes like the poses and she
okay.
does the JoJo references. That's amazing.
I can't say that she's S tier without actually watching and seeing it for myself, but she sounds like an A to me.
I'm still sticking with S tier based on that description. Beautiful. Masterpiece.
All right, so then the average is A, so she gets A. I mean, I don't love her appearance, but she's cute, and I do like the whole tying me up to a bed thing. So
If that's your fetish, then go for it.
All right,
it's not a
Briggs,
fetish, bro.
A
Like
tier.
Sure.
it's just a Tuesday for me.
All right, we got Albedo.
Look,
Next
the
up
chat
is
is
Albedo.
genuine. Yo, the chat is genuinely annoyed that she's not S tier. Just saying.
Hey, chat, welcome to my fucking world.
All right, next we got Albedo.
The
Well,
crazy
S tier.
waifu who
Definitely
is crazy
S tier
for
waifu.
you and crazy towards other
Absolutely
people.
yes. I said it on my
S tier
list, and I'm
for
saying
a
it now. She is an
psychotic
S.
yandere.
S
tier.
I've never been into crazy waifus. I would probably put her in B, to be honest.
Have you seen Overlord?
Yes, I have. Of course, I've seen Overlord.
I'm just making sure.
None of you seen Monogatari, but like, if you haven't seen Overlord, bro, get the
Bro.
hell out of here.
I have like an albedo figure too, which is funny.
Oh, and yet you put her B.
I didn't buy it myself. It was a gift.
Okay.
All right, Recon, what are you thinking of for Albedo?
Recon and
S tier.
Animac both
S
said
tier,
S.
definitely, bro.
S
Yeah,
tier?
S.
Dope.
There's no
So does
question
it
about
end up
it.
in A because was it 2 is
Well, we got
guaranteed,
2 S's and a B.
so we're
Yeah,
playing
two S's. I think. Yeah, I think with the way we did it last time is that if 2 people have the same one, then that's what it goes.
I would have been okay with S or A. I feel like she's kind of.
To be honest, I would give her an A. To be
I
honest.
think I would give her an A
Me that
too.
Albedo is over.
Yeah.
You did give her an A on my list.
There we go. You see,
There we
I'm
go.
consistent.
I just knew that both me and Nux liked her, so I had to put her in here.
Yeah, A tier.
Yeah, but
There
you
we
don't
go.
like her enough, bitch.
No, I love this, but that
Because true,
this is
true
basically
men of culture just put
Yeah.
her ahead of where you would put her because you are not men of culture.
Well, this is our list,
Sure.
and we're still getting.
This
better
is our
lists.
list, man. Shut up.
All right. What's
Anyway, next character is Mordred from. Well, I don't think any of you have seen
Fate
The,
Apocrypha, I've seen it.
the visual novels of Fate Apocrypha, where
I've
her
seen
character is
the anime.
actually developed.
I've
The
seen
anime was pretty meh.
Yeah,
the manga-
don't like it.
Manga's much better. And I'm basing it off that. But go ahead. Go to
Okay,
town.
I will start things over with Boruto tier.
Wow.
The anime was hot trash. I can just
Yeah,
say
but
that
basically,
right now.
what do you think of the waifu, not the anime?
The waifu herself, pretty aggressive. Definitely not waifu material. No, she is worse than Revi. I can definitely tell you that she's worse. So I would drop her down to Boruto tier.
Yeah, when I was first introduced to her, I just thought that she was like, you know, a wannabe fucking Saber, but like, you know, a worse attitude and worse look.
Well, she's
so-
Saber's daughter.
Yeah, I know. That's
Data
why.
raid.
So like a wannabe Saber, but a worse attitude and worse look. Therefore, freaking, I don't know. I wouldn't say she's Boruto levels, but C is probably where I put her.
You know what, man? I only watched a few episodes of Fate Apocrypha before getting completely bored, but I will say that I like the fact that she has that crazy tsundere attitude. Like, at least she has a personality unlike Saber. So I would put her higher than Saber, in my personal opinion. Like, yeah, she's a mess, but like, at least she's a hot mess. So I would put her in like B.
Damn, Animac.
Or
Fact.
just to see. I mean, I obviously disagree, but I respect. All right.
Did she get a C?
Yep.
Yeah, she got a C.
She's definitely not Boruto tier. That's for sure.
I just don't really like her, man. I mean, Saber is way better.
All right. Hold on. Give me a second. I have to go look up so high I'm looking down because the next waifu is, by definition, top tier.
Let's go.
Boa Hancock. Briggs, I am emotionally hugging you from a distance right now.
Bro, not only is she the most beautiful, hottest character in One Piece. That's just part of the reason why she's my One Piece waifu and one of my top tier waifus. But on top of that, our first introduction to her, I can't.
Bro,
spoil-
the chat boy. Oh my god.
I can't spoil because of Animac. But
Right.
let me just tell you, when Animac first meets her, he is gonna hate her guts. He's gonna acknowledge her beauty, but he's gonna see her as a pretty shitty human being. And so did I. But the development
Yes.
that she went through,
That's the beauty, because we all started at that point.
we all started at that point, and slowly but surely, throughout the next arc, and the arc after that, I slowly started to fall in love with her character because of the things she was able to pull off for our main boy. She did more for our main boy than many people, than the
Than
women on her crew,
Nami's,
than
bro.
Nami and Robin. So,
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. She's massive step.
she is a simp.
Luffy. But only for Luffy. Other than that, she's Empress, dude.
That's true. It's true.
You don't want
cannot-
a wham that will simp for you, bro?
I cannot, you know, give her S. However, I agree with the points that you said, and I would give her an A.
Well, I'm not haven't read this far up in One Piece. I'm around chapter 400. So I don't know what ridiculously stupid thing like hiding should I base this ranking on.
No, you should try to be realistic.
Should it be her name? Should it be her hair?
How
Should
much do you
be
like
her-
snakes?
We've got incoming.
I like draining the snake.
Hey,
There we go. S tier feet. Right there.
Thank you all the raid warriors joining the cause.
Another one.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, we finally
me-
have the right links all set up now. I've been handling this in the background. Thank you everyone for the support. Maybe they're just getting to the tutorial now as well. Thank you everybody for the support. You're directly supporting the boys.
Another one.
I don't know,
Thank
so
you.
like what kind of feet does she have? Let's base my vote on her feet.
She,
has
so she
regular
has obviously fantastic feet, I have to say. But I don't think that's even her greatest feat. Honestly, bro, I don't know if she'd beat Goku, but she'd easily beat Vegeta.
But
You
would
dare
she,
underestimate the pride of the Prince of Saiyans.
but
Oh,
would she drain your snake?
bro.
She could. She could. I don't think she would.
I don't want to
But,
spoil anything. Literally everything I could say about Boa Hancock is just a huge spoiler because
Yeah.
I love her character so much.
Yeah, okay. I know you do. That's why this is so funny. Recon,
It's
over to
hilarious.
you.
Okay, I don't really have much to say because you guys already know I have not even seen One Piece at all. And the reason being is because I don't have the fucking time. It's over 900 episodes. But
Listen, Recon, you use whatever criteria you want.
exactly, that is what I was about to get to. Now,
All right.
I already know her pretty well because I've seen her so many times in a lot of places, Google and images and all this stuff. Based on what I've seen, I am going to put her in S tier. She's definitely waifu material.
I love you, Recon.
God,
Even if I have not watched One Piece.
Amazing human being.
Even if I haven't watched One Piece, I still think she's a valid waifu. So there you go, S tier
warrior.
for me. Thank you. Thank you all so much for listening.
No, Recon, why? I'm just kidding. I actually, everything you guys said impressed me. Like, the fact that she's a simp, I want to bitch the simp for me, yo.
Yeah,
That's not a bad
baby.
thing. The fact that she is clearly smoking hot, the fact that she is some kind of princess, what you were saying? Like, bro, I'm down.
Pause with the
fact that
greatest
she would-
pun in the world in the
The
chat
fact
right
that she
now.
would drain your snake.
Dude,
S
she'll
tier.
make you
S
hard
tier.
in more ways than one.
Oh,
You see that? That's the
Really good
greatest
stuff.
pun.
That is actually funny.
S
That's
tier.
fire.
S
S tier. S tier, boys!
And can I just say, obviously she has a warm personality towards our main boy, but she's still a strong, powerful woman when she needs to outside of that. But she does overall develop as a character and is warmer and less like full of hatred towards the people around her. She becomes a nicer person as the series goes on.
Because of
A new
the absolute
download.
legend, Straw Hat Luffy. And I'm not gonna lie, if Straw Hat Luffy was actually straight, I think that she would be the final love interest.
Another one.
He's not straight. He's like bended all over the place. He's
Yeah, come on,
Exactly.
man.
He's too
Man,
rubbery. Walmart joined the raid. Hell yeah.
all right.
All
So
right.
who is up next on this list?
Erina from
Erina.
Food Wars.
Erina. So I haven't seen a lot of Food Wars. I only started it a bit, and I don't know. She seemed like kind of a bitch, but like a hot bitch, you know?
Yeah, and she evolved to
I mean, she
become
is.
not less of a bitch, but even hotter, which is
Yeah,
fantastic.
she's pretty
development.
good. She's pretty good this season, but unfortunately, we all know that it got delayed. But they're restarting from episode 1
Are they really?
of the final season. Yeah, they're gonna basically start from the beginning of the final season again.
Oh, interesting. So when I first met Erina, I did like her. Definitely, like she was a hot tsundere that was a bit of a bitch, but like she was still like had that tsundere tendency towards our main protagonist. But again, as the series goes on, she develops into what I would like to say is best girl of the series. I know Nux slightly disagrees, and I would even argue that Megumin is a top tier best
Megumin.
girl.
Megumi.
My apologies.
Okay, because I was gonna be like,
Huh?
what?
No,
Different character.
From Food
Different
Wars.
character. Megumi from Food Wars.
But also, can I just say that she's got Erina's got the god tongue. God tongue. Imagine what you could do with that god tongue. Okay, and she is potentially one of the greatest chefs in the world. Imagine what she could cook for you, my friends.
Dude, it's even
No, that
it gets
is-
even better because first of all, Ludicrous Fund with 5,000 bits, you absolute mad lad, we love you. Second of all, Erina is such. I was bonding with Briggs when Erina was cooking in the final season, and she cooks so much food that he made to flex on her in episode 2. And Erina's cooking that dish, and the opening, like the first opening of Food Wars, is playing in the background. That's one of the greatest anime moments right there.
No, but isn't her god tongue just tasting? Isn't that what it's about?
Yeah.
Saying that the god tongue is just tasting is such a weak mindset, Anime.
Yeah, true. No, see, this I like this because you actually put thought into this.
There are a lot of
waifu.
thoughts in this, baby.
You put
All right.
thought into this waifu. Like, yeah, she's, she has personality, but she's also, develops. She's hot.
Bro.
She cooks. She all the good stuff. So I respect this choice.
Luffy from Fairy Trash just cheered 5,000 bits. Hell yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you. And by the way, Ludicrous Fun, I think that might actually be the rapper Ludacris because this person has a lot of money.
Bro, he donated to me
A lot
today
of
on my
bling
stream
bling.
earlier too. This man's ludicrous.
A lot of bling bling. You're like literally Ludacris is a rapper. He's in quarantine, doesn't know what to do. He's like, yo, I like anime and shit.
That's
Well,
fun. I just
that's my
followed
theory.
Ludacris on Instagram the other day.
Is that Mousy that I see on this tier? What?
Well, obviously.
Disappointed, Briggs, because I said put Melody, and Animac was like, you can't put Melody because you can't. And
Well,
then
that
Briggs
was
just
between
put
you
it
guys.
Mousy.
I have all the power. I can put who I want.
So why did
All
you
right.
put Melody?
I want A for Erina because I just want to see more of her. I have to watch more of Food Wars. But
Then watch more.
but Rika, I don't have the time. I don't have the time.
Oi, 900 episodes of One Piece. That's what you don't have time for.
I mean, as
One
much as
Piece
I
is
respect
awesome, man.
Recon's opinion, One Piece is better than Food Wars, so I would give it priority.
Yeah, being now approaching halfway point of One Piece, I can tell you that it's definitely worth it, man. And
Dude,
I was the
that-
guy that was like, "Fuck One Piece, it's too long." But no, bro, you gotta love One Piece.
Dude,
But
the
is,
last
is Nami
stream-
on this list, guy?
Dude, the last One Piece virgin, bro. I think Nami is on the list. But the last One Piece virgin, oh man, that arc, bro. Burning the flag with the I Want to Live scene. God damn.
That was great. That was amazing. Love you guys, but also hate you because of the waifu stream. So let's go. Let's do this.
Oh, okay.
Erina, I say A. Recon.
Well, based on my experience of Food Wars, I love Food Wars, my favorite cooking / shonen series overall. And
There's a
not
lot
just
of contender for the top cooking shonen spot.
Not just because
so-
she's a great waifu, just because she can cook, but she's also named the God Tongue. Now, she can cook, yes, but imagine what else she can do with that God Tongue. Oh wait, people in the chat, stop being fucking perverted. Okay, anyways.
Well, after you said
People in
that.
the chat.
People in the chat didn't
Yes,
say
people in the
anything.
chat. No, I'm just warning them. I'm just warning them.
I
But
don't-
anyways, yeah, definitely S tier for me.
I would personally go with A. I can't, willingly put Erina over Kurisu, and in my mind, Kurisu is still an S. So, A for Erina.
Logic, but A tier it is.
So it ends in A? Okay.
Yep.
Wait, what did Animac vote? Did he vote A or S?
He said
A.
A.
I think it-
Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense then. Okay.
Like really good, but room for improvement.
All right. She'd be an A for me also, so I respect.
Who's next?
Anyway, next we have Rindo from Food Wars, who is introduced, I believe, in the 3rd season, but actually takes the spotlight in the 4th season. And in my opinion, she's best girl at Food Wars.
Well,
But
from
I
the
respect
image
Briggs' taste also, of course.
From the image you have,
Terrible image, but
she looks like I know she looks like Grell from Black Butler. So that's a
Yikes.
Boruto for me, my friend.
Okay, so you're gonna have to describe this character a little bit to me because I'm definitely not caught up with Food Wars, and the only image I have in my mind of this character is this figure on Google. She looks pretty freaking hot.
oh, she is. She's the hottest
She is
girl in
hot,
Food
yeah.
Wars.
I mean, here I'll share with you guys at least. I wouldn't share that.
I mean,
with you, but,
I
like-
slightly disagree, but okay. I think she's top
Who's
tier.
hotter than Rindo in Food Wars? Oh my god, why do you look up the figurines? Look up the
Bro, that's
actual image.
like one of the first things that popped up when Google Images. So I'm just
Okay,
saying.
anyway, so I'll tell you a little bit about Rindo. So, Rindo is the 2nd seat in, Totsuki Academy. So she's the 2nd best chef in the school. And her style is basically cooking really weird meat. Like, They're like, okay, traditional Japanese cuisine. And she'll be like, okay, whips out like a crocodile. Today I'm serving you crocodile. And she ends up doing such a great job. She wins anyway.
Yeah, she loves cooking exotic food and like different animals and stuff like that. But one thing that's really cool about her is that's kind of like all she cares about is going on these adventures and cooking these types of
that's
foods.
not all she cares about.
No.
She also cares about the number one chef.
Okay,
who she's in love with. And I'll tell you why that's important, is because she would have just abandoned the school and just gone, for the fun of it to all these crazy exotic places to just find rare foods and stuff. But because of him there, it held her back. So eventually, when he realized that she liked him and he reciprocated that love to her, he was like, fam, we're going adventuring! And then in the post-credit scene of season 4, you saw them in like the Amazon wrestling like anacondas and stuff together, and it was the most heartwarming little.
So she's exotic, is what you're telling
but what I was trying to get at is because she doesn't really care about the school itself. It's really cool because you have all these other people trying so hard and caring so much. Meanwhile, she's just like out there eating food and trying different recipes and having fun with it, while everyone else is really a lot more serious compared to her. Yeah. On the school festival, everyone opened up every member of the Elite 10 opened up their own little spot, right? And they were trying to get number 1 and make all this money for the school and all that. And she's just like, I'm gonna go on a journey to eat at every single place, right? I don't know. She was a fun character for sure.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun.
Listen, so I do like a woman that isn't afraid to wrestle an anaconda. But on the other hand, she has like these sharp vampire teeth, which is kind of like the opposite of
the
god tongue, right?
Well, yeah.
I don't think she has hot vampire teeth.
There's a lot of waifus that have that type of teeth.
Sharp vampire teeth, and that shit can get dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying she has fangs?
Yeah. So I'm gonna put her in B.
I mean, I don't know. Like coming off of God tongue to this, I mean, it doesn't sound as impressive. So
yeah, because difference between the god tongue, you know what I'm saying, and then the teeth.
Yeah, teeth sound kind of scary to me.
Big difference.
Yeah.
No. Those teeth can get into trouble. You know
exactly.
In the chat, someone just said, if she has a fang, it's a need to bang.
Just because they said that, I was gonna say C, but like B seems fine now.
All right, so B it is.
She's not my favorite. I definitely prefer Erina, so I would put her B tier.
I think
everyone says B.
I agree with you. I put her one notch below Erina for me.
Exactly, yeah.
Next we got Yororichi from Bleach.
Oh, bro, S. I don't even have to say why.
Thanks, just put her there. You don't need to hear the other people's opinions.
S, there you go.
I've never watched Bleach.
Oh, I know, me too. So I've watched some of Bleach.
You always say you watch Bleach. You always say that, literally every time. And then I say, Animac, you didn't really watch Bleach, and you're like,
I watched the Soul Society arc. Does she appear in the Soul Society arc?
She's a main character in the Soul Society arc, man. I told you never watched Bleach.
Once again, this girl has purple hair, and I'm not a fan of that. But Nux can clearly change my mind. Same thing as he did to the girl in Monogatari series.
No.
See if he can change my mind.
I've seen like the first 50 episodes of Bleach, and I don't recall her playing a major role.
Bro, what the hell planet are you on? Did you watch Ichigo his Bankai?
Yeah, bro. Like what the heck, bro? She's like so prominent in those first 50 episodes.
What?
Bro.
This man never watched Bleach.
This man didn't watch Bleach. I'm convinced he actually just didn't watch Bleach.
What episode does she premiere in? Episode 15. I should know her then. How do
you should know her. That's what I'm saying. Like,
she's the girl. She starts off introduced as a cat, and then she transforms into big, awesome, naked women.
Bro, in the manga, I saw that panel. I was like, holy shit. Whew.
And then she talks to Ichigo about swords. Ichigo gets all awkward around her because of her awesomeness and lack of clothes, in that order.
Yeah, I mean, she is hot. Like, that was the first thing I thought when I saw her. Like, when people talk about her, I'm like, yo, this chick is hot. What's her personality like? Like, that is the reason I didn't have her on my list, even though I think she's, like, my list worthy of hot, is just that I don't recall her personality at all.
So do you remember when Halle Berry, played Catwoman?
Yeah, that was not a good movie.
Okay, but like Halle Berry as Catwoman though, like probably the best thing about that movie. Yeah, okay. Just think of Halle Berry's character in that movie, and forget the rest of the movie.
Okay,
Yeah, I never
I'll,
even
I'll,
watched
I'll,
that movie. I can't tell you. I have no idea.
I'll be fair and give her an S because I would S for Smash.
As for Smash, there we go.
Smash. To be honest, yeah, S stands for Smash.
But I will still say that these plebs put Miruko from MHA
I
in
said
B.
S tier, by the way.
In B.
Just saying, it was hiding in Briggs that said B. I said S. I deserve credit for that. So
No, you definitely do because Miruko is S.
facts.
But, I can't do this to this sexy, sexy woman just because I'm mad about Miruko. So
All right, very good. I think Mirko's on this list anyway. Or at least it should be. I told Briggs to put it on.
she isn't.
She is supposed to be.
She's not.
Dude, you can't see because the bottom corner is cut off. But I think she is on this list.
I mean,
Well,
I
how is
asked
she-
her, but if
How is she on this list if she's a B for Briggs?
B for Briggs.
Free for Briggs.
Well, I mean, if she's not
Anyway,
here,
next on the list. She's not on the list?
I don't see her. So
Bro!
it must have been one of those images that I saved as like a web or something, and I just didn't notice.
Dude, she's
We'll add her
she's
at the
the
end.
fourth one. All right.
No, you can't add her now. Too late. Too late, bitch. Because you put her in B, Briggs, for me. You ruined my night that day.
Well,
Briggs put Miruko in B. I want the world to know.
All right, sure. Anyway, next we have Ria's Grammary from High School DxD. We
Wait,
already got.
let me just
Put her up there in S tier.
preface that I haven't even gotten to that part in MHA. I was just trolling.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You don't troll. I could just troll and put.
Well, if you haven't seen the
A
character,
beautiful
then
waifu
you just
in-
go off of what you see, or off of random shit that Hiding says about the Bible.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll see how that's stupid because I don't take beautiful
You've been doing that this
waifus and be
entire
like,
stream.
oh, I haven't seen her. I'm gonna put Boa Hancock in Boruto. Like, fuck that, bro. I don't
All
play
right,
that.
Ria's Grammary, people.
Recon, take it away. Recon,
Definitely
take
S
this away.
tier. High tier waifu for sure, bro. If you have you guys watched the entire seasons?
Nope.
Of DxD?
Definitely not, bro.
Yeah. Then
You
guys are
watch
probably
High
gonna
School
put her
DxD? I
bad,
thought you
but she's definitely S tier.
I mean, I don't like the show. It didn't keep me interested, but she definitely protects.
Because you are not a
She's-
harem lord like I
She
am.
is slamming hot, and she has like magical powers, right? If I recall correctly.
Yes, because she's a demon.
Mm-hmm.
One of her powers is that she can destroy matter, which mostly just happens to be clothing, for some reason. But I think it's a cool power.
That's it. You guys are not going to describe her looks.
You see Newton right here.
Well,
Magic
I mean-
can never be created nor destroyed. Ria's Grammary.
I've-
Hold my beer.
I've already said that she's smashing hot. That's for sure.
Okay,
But
where would you put her then, Animac?
smashing hot is not enough to be top tier.
You just said smashing
Well,
hot.
she's a powerful demon.
That-
She's
that
also
definitely
very
sounds like
caring
S
and
tier to
nurturing
me.
as well.
Evan,
I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I put her in S, right? I
Oh,
made an
God,
entire
Evan.
video on her. I made an entire video on her. I gave her like an
New
8
download.
out of 10 or whatever. So, I cannot put her in S. I could barely put her in A. I'd probably say that like she's like a B plus if anything,
and why in particular do you feel that way?
Because Rios just scares me, dog. Like this woman is a demon. Like come on, what if she?
No,
just
it's
bad,
true. It's true.
You put Levy in an S tier, but you don't put
Okay,
Rias in S.
but,
What?
like,
No,
Ria's
someone
is
in
an
chat,
actual
someone in
demon,
chat just
okay?
comes in with the absolute facts and says she's okay with you having a harem.
That is true. That's why I said B plus, right?
And
Like,
Lost
she's
Pause also says Rias is MILF tier. She gathers a bunch of neglected and hurt. Oh, I lost it. She neglected and hurt kids, nurtures them to health.
Yeah,
or something.
she does act more of like a mother, if anything. Which is
I'm
pretty
listening.
I don't agree that she acts as a mother, Evan. I don't think you've watched the show enough to understand.
awesome. No, she is.
Another one.
Okay.
Oh,
She's,
I mean, to be
uh,
fair, Rias isn't as good as the first episode of Naruto Shippuden.
Oh,
Thank you
God,
so
Oh my
much.
god. Real quick.
Yo.
Maltar just donated $100 to say the apex of boys sends his regards, which is the $100 tier on Patreon for us.
Bro,
Yo, Maltar Senpai, thank you so much.
bro.
Been supporting our novel on Patreon, reminding everyone to vote and help it go up in the rankings. A true mad lad, true
Chad.
space all-day space fanboy.
So,
Chewbacca.
Animac, one of her cannon powers is the Opie beam. So, you know, if you can, if you can shoot a laser out of your boobs, I mean, I think that, you know, constitutes at least, you know.
Bro, you're just asking for an accident to happen.
Exactly.
No, I get you.
No, she barely uses that power though. Maybe like once or twice.
Because
but
it makes her boobs smaller if she does it, right? So, like, why would you do that?
Well, just tell her not to do it then.
Boobs smaller. I mean, I do think that, you know, waking up to her naked in my bed.
Isn't that what you would want?
Yeah, like that would not be a bad thing necessarily. But she's not like a girl that I'm like, yo, Rias, she's my girl. So I'll put her in A.
A? Oh, I say B.
You know, I'm not gonna dream about her at night. But if when I wake up she's there, I wouldn't say no.
Now this man aims for the stars. He dreams of Albedo and wakes up to Riaz. Next wife. Well, before next waifu, I think that it's very important for us to mention once again that this is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Absolute mad. Bless their souls.
So I advise using the panel. If you're on desktop, you just scroll down to see the Raid Shadow Legends panel and click it. If you're on mobile, it's on the like about or info page because the link in chat is kind of iffy. I think it's working now, but if it's not, use that. Also, Rias, where did we end up putting her?
We said A.
A. Okay.
Yeah.
And also, if you could play the second raid ad for 30 seconds while I get some...
Legends.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Love you guys. Bye.
Wait, what happened?
Just play the raid ad, bro.
I heard
Well,
Recon
everyone
say something.
does
I'm
it.
trying to find the second ad.
It's the bathroom break, all right?
Let's see if it's this one.
Yeah, I just keep dying.
Oh, I like this
every
ad.
time. I've got the right gear, and my player,
Everyone's
he's
so
just
here to
amazing.
slowly
He's really
ask
putting the
me,
effort in. I'm starting to think maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm worthless.
Worthless? No, we don't use that word in here. Okay, you're a 3-star damage dealer, right? That's his loss. Remember, in this room, we're all champions. Come on, you guys, bring it in. I think Skeleton needs a hug.
Death Knight. My name is Death Knight.
Raid Shadow Legends.
I love the amount of budget they have into these ads.
Yeah, goddamn. Pretty fire ad, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's honestly a fire ad. To
This is
support your boys, download it and play through the tutorial. And depending on how many people play through the tutorial, it directly affects how much we get paid and how much you guys support the boys.
Thank you.
And fun fact, I've actually been playing Raid Shadow Legends before it was a meme and before it was like everyone knew about it because it's just such a fun game to play. Like, I'm not a professional gamer, I don't compete, but I play it for fun, just like casually.
Your Animac say, hey, look, I'm not a professional gamer. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
he
like-
says, a minute later, he's like, bro, how can someone play a first-person shooter? I don't even understand the appeal.
Yeah, like I said, I would not play competitively, but I love it casually. It's just like to take your mind off of everything else that's going on. Definitely enjoy it. Who is the next waifu?
Winry from Finalizing.
I will say, I feel like my opinion. So this is my waifu.
Yeah, this is Briggs. I wouldn't have put her.
I think when I first watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, she would be like an S for me, and now she's more like an A-ish. And the reason I say that, I think she was probably my first waifu, so there's a lot of nostalgia involved here. I love the relationship that she had with Ed and how that progressed. I think Hawkeye is a better waifu now, in retrospect,
Facts.
and on rewatches, but there's nostalgia involved with her being like my first anime waifu.
I respect.
Okay.
I would personally probably say B, to be honest. But I think Winry's, yeah.
Yeah, so I think Winry is a cool character. I think she's great for Al. I love her relation
For
with Al.
Ed, bro, how are they setting her up
Oh,
with,
yeah.
with their husband's brother,
like,
man?
Damn, bro.
I know.
Dude.
Fucking her own husband.
You're like these My Hero Academia shippers. It's like, oh man, wouldn't Bakugo be a great match for Nomu?
What? I meant to say Ed, okay? I do think they have a great relationship. I love how tsundere she is to him. She's not my type personally. I think for me, she would be annoying as fuck. Like, but she is great for Ed, and she helps him out a lot, and she gives him physical punishment, and he clearly likes it. So, you know, I love the story. I love how their relationship turns out. Great for him. For me, a B.
Nice.
So it ends up in B? Is that what happened?
Well, I've never
I
watched
voted. I don't know.
Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. But
Well said.
What?
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood. I'll just put her with whatever you guys choose, I guess, because I've never seen the show.
Oh my God, Recon, you have no excuse, man. There's literally more episodes in Food Wars than in FMA.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I've just never got the chance to watch it because I'm a seasonal watcher and I keep up with so many anime to watch.
FMA Brotherhood only has like 60 episodes or something.
I think 64.
Yes, I know it has 64 episodes.
Not even like one of those 100 plus.
No.
I don't know.
But still, Fairy Tail is better.
I stand a girl that can like a short dude, right? Not that I'm short, because
Evan's only 5'3". Exactly.
I am not 5'3". I'm definitely taller than 5'3". I am taller.
Oh, and can you make his height in the light novel canonized as 5'3"?
No. I'm literally taller than 5'3". I am way taller than 5'3". I am tall enough. My point is, don't listen to him, Animac. My point is, any girl that can like a short dude, wins in my book. But she's definitely not like better than a lot of the girls that.
Evan actually told me in confidence once that he is ashamed of his height because in LA, if you're not 6 foot tall, girls don't care about you.
That is true. That is true.
That is not true. If you have a lot of money, they will.
Oh, that is also true. I would put Winry in B.
I heard that Evan's like 3'10".
No, I am not.
Dude, I was told not to say that out loud.
I like how after all of this philosophy, we just ended up in B, like I said.
All right, now we've got an absolute S tier. I don't even want to hear anyone disagree with this.
Holo's best girl. She's the best waifu in the game.
Holo, again, I think she's great for Lawrence, and she's a really cool character. She was close to making it on my list. I'll be honest.
You said you forgot about her. You said you forgot to add her.
You said you forgot. You said she would have been S tier, but you forgot.
True.
Don't give me this
forget.
crap.
I did
man.
forget. Now I'm trying to be, backtrack and be more professional. All right. But no, I did forget.
I love how Briggs doesn't remember. Like, he always makes fun of his own memory, but then when it comes to Animac dissing his waifu, bro.
Dude.
No, it's true. I would have put Holo over some girls that I had on my list, so I will put her in S tier personally.
Yeah, I would personally.
Yeah, definitely S tier. No comment about it.
Oh, I love to see it, bro.
I honestly, yeah. Freaking Mew as well, S tier. I don't even have to say.
Let's go, Evan, with the great take.
Yeah, I don't know who this next girl is. I think her name is Miyu.
Miyu Furinji from Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple. And
History's Mightiest Disciple, bro.
Yeah,
not just any old Mightiest Disciple.
It depends. They have both. It's History's Mightiest Disciple Kenichi or Kenichi the History Mightiest Disciple. It depends what site you're on and stuff. So my backup for this, on top of her being a solid rocket 10 out of 10 in my opinion, she is super talented and pretty much everything. She is very smart, strong. She could take on a bunch of gangsters with guns and shit. That's how strong she is. So you have no worry in that regard. But as an actual wife, she is taking care of all those Ryuzanpaku. She's a kind, warm-hearted individual. She does the finances, the cooking, and like the laundry for all these huge, savage men. Like the amount of stuff.
You gotta give what's her name, Shigure, some credit here.
Yeah, what is she cooked that one time? It was great.
Yeah. No, but I also like she does Shigure's laundry too. It's not that she just does laundry for men.
Yes. She's the one who keeps everything going within Ryuzanpaku.
So I'll tell you right away. I don't think I ever mentioned this to Briggs. I don't know why we never actually talked about Miyu Furinji on a waifu level. But I think Miyu's best character trait as far as a waifu goes is the fact that she never looks down on anyone. She is better than in her introduction. When she meets Kenichi, she is literally. So this is how their meeting takes place. There's these guys on a motorcycle or whatever. They're gonna beat her up and mug her or something. And Kenichi runs in to try and save her, but Kenichi kind of sucks in the beginning. So they just kind of beat the crap out of Kenichi immediately. And then Miyu goes ahead and beats them up because she's an absolute badass. And she takes down the guys trying to mug her, no problem. But she was so appreciative that Kenichi went out of his way to try and help. Like, she doesn't look down on anyone. Even though Kenichi's literally worse than her, in everything. I think even in academics in school, Kenichi's worse than her. But she looks up to him for his great values and the great parts of him. And she never looks down on him for his weaknesses. In fact, being that he tries to fix his weaknesses, that's just another area that she respects him for. And she's an extremely wholesome waifu.
I was about to say, she'll definitely judge people for doing bad things, but she could she could see the intent and judge people who are good people but are still like failing at doing stuff, right? And I love like the fact that like she slowly acknowledges Kenichi as like a kind of like a love interest as the show goes on. While in the beginning, she kind of just saw him as a friend. So like as Kenichi improved himself as a person, gained more confidence, got stronger, got better at stuff, it's like she never didn't acknowledge him, but then, I don't know, it was great.
Yeah, but she's wearing a purple shirt.
Shut the fuck up.
And like, what kind of, would you really want to have a waifu whose name is Mew? Like, when you call her, it's like, Mew, Mew. It kind of sounds like there's a mouse in the house, and I don't like mice.
Mew is the sound that cats make, Animac. Don't try to twist this too much.
No, that's
Also, she loves cats.
She does love cats.
That's also weak
It's so
sauce. I'm a
cute.
dog person.
It's so cute.
I'm a dog person, so that's a Boruto for me. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a dick like
Did
you.
you just
loser.
diss the mousey? Oh my god, pathetic.
What?
Wow.
No, I dissed regular mice, not iron mice.
Man, I wouldn't publicly say that, bro. You trying to get yourself canceled? Come on now.
No, but yeah, the difference between me and you guys in hiding is that I'm not a dick. So I could not look at a woman like this with large breasts and beautiful face, and you describe some legit stuff and say she's trash, even though I haven't seen the end.
No,
But,
I agree.
Yeah, go ahead, Rikan.
No, okay, please go on. Sorry for disturbing.
Yeah, like I guess I would put her in, from what you guys have said, I would put her in A, just because I don't know enough about her to put her in S.
Okay. I agree with Animac on the purple t-shirt, or the shirt. I'm not a huge fan of the color purple, but I just want to give a big shout out, not to Animac, not to Evan, not to NUX, definitely not NUX, but to my boy BRIGGS for recommending me to watch the show.
Aw.
Fucking S tier.
I have to say,
brother.
Recon, I am crying in my heart right now. Not in my eyes because I'm a soulless asshole, but in my heart. Dude, the
I'm
fact
sorry,
that you
Nux.
went ahead and... No, I'm out of happiness, Recon. The fact that you went ahead and, out of the goodness of your heart, you went to watch this show, not because it's famous, because it's popular. No, you'd have watched Furumeteru Kimi Hudo. But you watched it because your boy Briggs recommended it. That is a bro that even Animac isn't Recon tier. Because Animac, after years of doing a bi-weekly podcast, still has not tried History's Mightiest Disciple Kenichi. So
I'm
nothing
gonna
but love
say
and respect
this.
for you right now, Recon.
I'm gonna say this for a fact that this show is actually way better than My Hero Academia.
Oh,
Without
I
a
mean,
doubt.
yeah,
this show is way better.
I don't even think they're close. But I'm biased. This
No,
is
they're
like one of
not
my
even
favorite
close,
anime of all
but
time.
Genichi, it's far beyond My Hero Academia. Like, I love it. Yeah. Simple.
like it's a very random thing to mention, but sure.
It was very random, but I mean, I
support
don't
it.
disagree with you. It's just like, wow.
Recon, you're like a son to me. And a father.
Oh,
Oh, that warmed my heart. That warmed my heart so much. I
someone
love you, bro.
appreciates.
Alright, we have an A and
I
an
was
S.
a Recon stan from day one.
We actually had 2 S's, so it's over. She's an S tier. Let's go.
I said S. Yep.
From now on, you will call me Son Recon.
No.
Noble
Moving
said in
on.
chat earlier we should discuss why Holo is S tier. It's because of economics. That's why.
Yeah,
She
it's
can
just
mathematically
makes
prove
sense.
why she's S tier, which is a fact.
Yep, there you go.
Anyway, I think Holo is by far my favorite waifu. Like, not even bar none, not even close. It's almost sad. Anyway, moving on. Next we have Riza Hawkeye from Furumeteru Erikumistu Bruzehidu.
Yeah, she was
Never
on my
watched
list,
it.
so of course I would put her in S.
Hmm.
Although you guys put her in A, not S, on my list.
Yeah, I
and
said
then-
A.
And then you include her in your list.
Correct.
I really hate the picture that you guys chose.
That is a pretty
It
bad
was
picture.
fucking
I was-
terrible.
I had a
man.
lot-
That is
I had
straight
a
up
lot of
Boruto
things.
tier from that picture.
All right, can we please not give Briggs any crap? All right, we were in meetings with Raid Shadow Legends, man. We were setting things up.
I'm sorry, lads, but based off of this picture, I'm gonna have to say Boruto's here.
What?
No.
No.
I'm okay with you doing this for their waifus, but she's my waifu?
No.
Anime. You bitch.
She's an A. She's definitely an A.
Mr. Brotherhood.
So what does that put her to like all the way down to B then? Because we have one S, one A, and one Boruto.
You're just gonna have to go with B, I guess. Because
Can you please not say Boruto, but actually think?
I listen. I never watched the show, and based off this picture you guys chose,
Do you want me to send you a picture? Do you want me to send you a picture?
Maybe if you replace that picture on the tier list, and
we won't replace that. We will not replace that picture on the tier list.
I don't care enough to change it, so wherever it goes, it goes. But I will say that she is a loyal individual. She's got your back, and you've got hers. Because she has, does she have something on her back? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she does. She has that big thing on her back.
There you go, Recon. Hopefully
That's probably my favorite piece of fan service in Fullmetal Brotherhood, and there's hardly any.
I mean, true.
Not nearly enough. Even freaking Lust doesn't give us enough fan service.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think there's one scene where Winry's like taking her shirt off while Ed's in the room.
Okay, never mind. I changed my mind. She actually looks like a badass female. So
She's definitely a female.
I'd probably put her B then.
A it is! Moving on.
Yeah, Recon, feel free to use this type of logic when it's waifus that were not my S tier. You know what I'm saying? Like, my strategy is backfiring here. You know?
Exactly, but you show me that picture, she's definitely B tier.
All right, anyway, next we got the greatest milk in the game. Straight up the greatest milk in the game.
Also on my list, also an S, but you guys put her an A on my list, but whatever.
I'm a very harsh voter. I would probably only give like 5 people on this list S. Everything else would be A.
I definitely have more than 5, but I have a good split between S and A for this.
I've given 4 S's so far, and one of them ended up in A, so I'm very sad.
Well, feel free to keep voting.
Lisa, baby!
Lisa. Who's that, from One Piece?
From JoJo's, dude! Watch some cultured anime!
Maybe some other time, Nux.
This man's sitting here waiting for the next episode of My New Life as a Villainous, but he doesn't want to sit down and watch some JoJo's. Bro!
Oh, I don't watch that. I dropped it.
So watch JoJo's. You have time. Everything else has been canceled.
So we had a comment in...
Only if you tell me Kirito is the greatest protagonist ever. In a video. In a video.
Oh, it has to be in a video? Damn it.
Yes, only if you say that in a video, I'll do it.
Alright, here's the deal. If I say it in a video, you will watch all of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
It is a deal.
Facts. Alright. Remember this. This was a moment in history.
Okay, good. I can't wait to see it.
By the way, someone in the chat said that not all 3 of us did not have Olivia Meir Armstrong. No, I did have Olivia Meir Armstrong on
I do like Olivia Armstrong, have to say.
She's like an A to a B.
A to B, I agree.
She's an S, and you guys are
because Nux and Briggs have the taste of the century.
But of course. Man,
I love how most of
look how strong. I mean, S and A's we already got for our list.
I know, right? Because these are all S and A's for me, also, and they all ended up S and A.
Yeah, because Animac would not disrespect a quality waifu just to get back at you plebs who you disrespected so many quality waifus, Colin and Valletta from Code Geass. Like, it's a shame. Like, how do you even like continue to make content?
Honestly, I was considering suicide after roasting a fictional character, but then I decided, you know what? I actually don't care at all.
No, I know, because you are a sociopath, and my waifu list proved that you are a sociopath. You don't need Shane Dawson for it, bro. We all know now.
First of all, I always self-diagnose myself as a sociopath, okay? Second of all, I hate to agree with Animac, so I won't! Lisa, baby! That was a Briggs line. It was good, so I
Much
used
appreciated.
Thank you, Briggs. We love you, man.
Terrible line. Terrible performance. But Lisa is S for me because she is nice.
You know what? Actual logic. I'll take it.
You know, going through watching part 2, seeing her every single time, I was like, yo, she's a bad bitch. And, you know, getting to the end of it, or I guess near the end, finding out that, you know, it's actually his mom, I was like, damn, she's an even badder bitch. So, you know, I have to say that, I don't know, man. I want to put her in S, but like...
Evan wants to put it in S, plop her up there, moving on.
I wouldn't feel good about it. I'd say definitely an A, but maybe an S for sure. So
maybe an S for sure.
Maybe an S.
Maybe one of the greatest English in the game.
Okay, definitely an A, but maybe an S. There you go.
But how about that Shippuden first episode though?
Okay, Lisa, in comparison to the first episode of Naruto Shippuden, you know, I definitely spent a lot more time staring at her than I did the first episode of Naruto Shippuden. So, you know, yeah, definitely yes.
See, now we're finally get some logic, bro. Where was that logic when we were discussing your list? Damn it.
My list was a parody to begin with.
Recon, your opinion doesn't matter here, and you haven't seen her, so it's okay.
Yes, I haven't seen her.
Who is
Next.
next?
Next, we got the top snake.
The best snake in the world, Mia from Monster Musume. Definitely the hottest snake.
I mean, yes, agreed.
Well, I can start by saying this off to you since I've watched it. She is not my favorite monster in Monster Musume.
No,
Please don't be one of those slime stands.
No. Fuck that shit, man. I'm not part of those slime.
Bro, what the fuck is this? Like, this
Bro,
girl doesn't...
You're not gonna say.
Hold up.
You're not gonna say it was the harpy girl.
No,
Okay.
it's actually the mermaid. She's my favorite one.
Okay, I was scared you were gonna say the centaur after that, and I was gonna
So
freak out.
I personally
No,
like the harpy girl. All
I
right.
prefer the mermaid. I actually find her a lot
Bro,
more...
are you guys...
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell me that you actually put a girl that doesn't have human reproductive organs?
Bro, she does.
She
If
does.
you've read the manga, also known as doujinshi, it very clearly shows how things work.
You know what's funny? It shows how things work in the anime too.
Oh yeah, I didn't get very far into Monster
Bro,
Movie.
this shit is honestly disgusting. She has a snake tail that is like 20 feet long.
A snake tail that has a vagina on it.
Okay,
I would put her in C because her character design just disgusts me.
What? She's so
Yo, bro.
Evan, let me tell you something important, okay?
Mm-hmm.
She cuddles. She's the best cuddler in the game.
Bro, she would choke you to
Bro,
death.
that's fucking That's so scary, dude. I'm not even. I'm not even afraid of snakes, but this is gross.
Like,
I'm gonna put her in
kill you,
S
dog. Like,
for
no.
snake.
S
S
for
snake.
snake.
I was about to say...
No.
Bro,
I
see,
see
she's so kind and warm-hearted. She's willing to fight for your love. She's willing to fight for your love. Evan.
I'm saying C.
Bro, she's bad
I'm
at
saying C.
cooking! Have you seen
Bro,
what she cooked?
That is a fair
I mean, to
statement.
be
She
honest,
is-
first of all, Ludicrous Fund comes in with 5,000 bits saying, "Where is Gintoki's ultimate form?" And I have to say, that gender bend arc in Gintama was straight fire. It was it was the best gender bend arc in anime history. It was really good.
Listen, man, this shit is like, if she had human legs, I would be down. But you're saying she has a human reproductive system under there? I do not want to find out. I don't want to look for that shit. Boruto tier, 100%.
Yeah, she also
I'm gonna put her S tier just because she's a snake. Snake for S for snake.
Yeah,
S,
wow, that is. I'm
Even
not
Even though
okay with that.
even though she's not my favorite, I still want.
Evan, if you say Boruto with me, she still goes into Boruto.
No,
you-
Evan, no!
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I changed my vote. Definitely Boruto for sure.
No,
You guys are disgusting.
I love how Evan just said definitely Boruto for sure. Like
After
as if-
having
If you
just said
comment
B.
on my English one more time, mother trucker.
Evan, I'm not allowing you to change your vote. You said B.
Okay, fine.
No,
I said
you're
C. I
putting-
said C. I said C.
You said C?
You're putting her
Yes, I
in
said so.
Boruto. You can't not allow people to change their
If
vote.
you're not allowing me to change my vote, I had said C. So
No, it's in Boruto. You can't be a dick. I didn't do that with
Wait,
my.
no, you should be able to allow him to change the vote because I changed my vote for the Monogatari girl.
No, you didn't lock
Yeah, but-
in your vote.
that was only after you actually heard about her. You voted before you heard about her.
No, but I mean, you guys are honestly such cowards, Nux and Briggs.
There was,
Yeah,
no,
Nux
there,
and
was
Briggs!
no there was no further evidence brought to the table other than Animax saying, Yo, if you come Boruto with me, we could fuck him over. Haha.
I mean, I'm
Got
not
him.
gonna lie. She would be B or C for me. To be honest, I just think her personality is kind of lacking.
And with a girl that doesn't have human features where where they
He
matter,
has arms.
like personality
Where
should be
they
like
matter.
She has
Top tier,
all the
bro.
same human features where they matter, honestly.
Where they?
her personality
She has
should
all
make
those features,
Okay,
bro.
but
her
I'm with
personality
him,
should
right?
make Mai from Bunny Girl Senpai look like a fucking bitch.
See, here's the problem, and this is where I agree with Animax. She doesn't have thighs, right?
Joe,
There's one thick thigh, my dude. One thick thigh.
she can't even wear thigh highs.
Oh my god, you legend.
Well, either way, Recon said S, so I'm gonna put it in C.
You
Alright.
don't get to decide. We said that the two Borutos mean Boruto.
Okay.
Evan,
anyway,
you have Boruto locked in.
Briggs.
It's locked in. We have next what looks like a little girl. from
green Pokemon, and she actually turns 18 in the Pokemon manga. Like she starts off as 10, but she turns 18
So
Which
she
is very
ages, but Ash doesn't.
because she's in the manga, which has an actual storyline, like with the chronology.
Okay.
And the
But
Pokemon
you
Adventures
have
manga.
a 10-year-old in the tier list.
What?
I'm looking from the image I'm seeing on the tier list. That looks like a 10-year-old.
Yeah, bro. That's
I see no issue with that. Mousy looks like a 10-year-old too.
No, she doesn't.
Wait,
Okay.
how old is Misty from Pokemon?
10, 11.
not
Yeah.
old enough. Anyway, the point is this girl. I haven't read the manga,
Okay.
obviously. So what I'm gonna decide on is whether or not I like her hat, and I don't. So it's a Boruto for me.
Boruto for me, she's underage.
Honestly, I don't even know who she is, and I don't remember where you said she's from. I just know that she looks 10.
It's
so-
like you guys just grabbed
Boruto.
a random Pokemon girl out of nowhere. And just
It's
put
like
her
you didn't
in
even
with-
think about it. You were just like, let's just throw this
Exactly.
random girl in there.
a
Like,
random Pokemon girl on Google search. Oh, she looks nice.
I want to hear you guys' opinions. Why did you even?
Bro,
think
like
to put
let's
her
like
on this
Nurse
list?
Joy. At least pop in some Nurse Joy, you know.
So Nurse Joy's a terrible waifu. Okay, you want to go out with a girl who has 150 identical twins?
Yeah, exactly. So you have to think
Not
about
fan.
which Nurse Joy.
No,
are we
no, that's a
talking about.
terrible idea. Terrible idea. I mean, I don't care if you want to put her in Boruto. This is your lack of culture that you didn't read the manga. I don't mind.
Oh, I didn't
honest,
read the
my
Pokemon
favorite-
manga. Like, of
My
course.
favorite
Okay, who
Pokemon
is
girl
next up?
Officer Jenny.
Who is next up? Officer Jenny could get it. No, yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Jenny's
Next
good.
up.
Onodera from Nisekoi.
Yeah.
I would personally probably not have her on here, but this was Briggs.
Okay.
Go Briggs.
So Chitoge and Onodera, I'm pretty sure those are their names. And the
That is
reason
their
why I have them on this list is because I usually don't care about these harem slice of life shows. Who's gonna end up with the protagonist?
character.
I usually don't give a shit. But I did very much enjoy Nisekoi. And on top of enjoying Nisekoi, a lot of the
I
time
agree.
when you watch one of these series, you usually choose the best girl and you're rooting for them. In this case, I was actually torn on who I wanted to end up with the protagonist because they were both such great characters throughout the series. And
Facts.
great characters for our main boy. Also, in other series, when you root for a person, a lot of times you don't actually get an ending where they end up with the protagonist. In this one, you do, and it tore at my heart. I was so happy and so sad. I didn't know how to feel, and I had to put these guys. They're at least A tier for me, potentially even S. But I'll say A compared to what
I haven't seen Nisekoi, so I have to judge her on the fact that her.
Great.
I have to judge her on the fact that her hair is unevenly cut on the two different sides.
So which
Very-
one of the two is taller?
What do you mean
Very-
unevenly cut?
Very bad form. It's like she tried to cut her own hair during quarantine, and it all went terribly.
No, he's just doing haircuts.
All right, Briggs, this is what you're gonna look like
At
soon.
least he's not wearing a purple shirt.
Yeah,
What?
but her eyes are purple. They look kind of purple. I don't
No,
know.
they're not. They're brown.
Dude,
Brown and
they're
blue, my
brown.
friend. Brown and blue.
All right, I'll put her in C tier just because her shirt isn't purple.
So you're starting with Onodera, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Onodera, C for Animac.
Okay, but which one of those two girls is taller, right?
I would guess that Chitoge is taller.
I think she took his taller. Yeah.
The one with the
Blonde
blonde hair.
Yeah.
Okay, so the blonde hair would definitely have to go in B for me.
Oh shit! Someone in chat says that this girl doesn't have good hygiene. Oh,
And then the
Rough.
shorter one would go in A because I like me a short girl. So there you
Okay.
go.
Okay. Good stuff there, Evan. Good stuff because I was about to say, she is my favorite girl in the series. I don't like Shitoge, but I'm a little bit upset that the main character didn't end up with her.
thank you, Anime Stoner, for 1,000 magical crystals.
I was so rooting
Dude,
for her.
I'm pretty sure the main character ended up with Shitoge in the manga, my friend.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, that's what he's upset about.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I
was saying
think
the opposite,
personally,
that he
my
didn't end
favorite
up
my
with
favorite
the other
girl in Nisekoi is the one that had no chance at all. It was Tsugumi. But hey.
Sure.
And also I like Chitoge more than Onodera.
More like shit.
Alright, where are we
am I
putting
right?
these people? Animac, you said B for C.
I said C for
Oh,
bad
there
hair.
is A and Shitoge is C for me.
So it ends up in A because we have two A's. And then
So AC.
Animac, what are you voting for the blonde haired chick?
You put the other one in A, Evan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put her in A.
Well, so the blonde one, she looks like she has a tsundere face.
She
is
is
a
tsundere.
Yeah, so I would definitely put her in B over the one with the bad haircut.
Recon, you said C, I think?
Yeah, I put Shitoge C.
And you also Evan said B, I think.
I said B.
Alright, B it is. Who is this next girl?
We have
all
the legendary Kishato Ariola Hardon Burrito the second.
What?
That's
Can you
right.
like spell
She's a
this?
character from
She's
Kizuna
like a lolly that turns into some.
No, she's not a lolly that
vampire,
turns
is she?
into this
I don't-
amazing, beautiful woman. She is this amazing, beautiful woman who gives up half of her life force to become lollified at one point. But she
Okay,
like
well,
turns
yeah.
back. Yeah.
Wait,
I wonder why Nux
Albedo.
used this image and why he's making it so clear that her true form
Albedo levels, though.
is not a lolly.
It's not that of a 10-year-old.
I'm making it very clear because when I asked Briggs to add, I didn't say please include, Shinobu from Monogatari because that's the name that they call her lolly form. I said please use Kiss Shot Oriola Heart Under Blade. Okay, like I was very clear. I think she's a fantastic character. She's amazing. She's easily the hottest woman in the Monogatari franchise.
I agree.
She starts off. I could talk about her personality, and I could spoil a hell of a lot of things. But you don't go off that anyway, Animac. You just go off like look.
Can you link me some
Pictures.
images of her?
What he means by images is he wants the doujinshis. So
He wants the looks. But Nux, can you tell
I
me,
don't know what name you said. Like I can't even Google her, man.
is she Albedo level? Or no?
I like her way more than Albedo. Not in the same league. For me, she's
Nice. Okay. Okay, yeah, send me some pictures. Let me see them.
That's your name. Go nuts on Google.
I'm back, by the way. I don't know who this chick is.
That's a long ass name, bro.
It's Heart Under Blade, bro.
Heart Under Blade. Yeah, let's take a look.
Watch this 1 minute video of her. Okay, all right.
Blade.
We are googling whatever.
Oh, so she has different forms. She's a lolly, and then she turns into that hot vampire.
She's hot vampire that turns into a lolly, actually.
But she's underage. Boruto
No,
tier.
she's 400 years old, bro.
Boruto tier.
Wait a minute.
Put her Boruto tier. She's underage.
She's 400 years old.
Yeah, if she's a vampire, she's not underage, bro. Come on now.
Who cares about her age, man? The looks.
Yeah, like
I'm
honestly,
looking at the adult.
Nah, I'm
if she wasn't the non-adult for like 90% of the series, she would be very high on my list of sexy badass women. But she isn't, so I have to give it like a C.
I'd give her a Boruto tier, man. I don't want underage.
Not underage. She's 400 years old.
She's not underage, Recon.
Well, the looks just give it away.
It gives it away. Her actual age revealed.
Can she control when she transforms?
So she only starts transforming once she starts giving away her life force to somebody else. But she can transform back.
Whenever she wants?
So what was going on was basically she was dying and okay, this is spoilery. She turns into a lolly version of herself to hide in the main character's shadow for a lot of the series where she isn't one of the main characters. But when she actually wants to fight, she goes into Kiss Shot Higher Under Blade.
It sounds to me like she can't stay in her adult form the whole time, which is what I want.
Yeah, that's not what I want, Nux. I'm sorry. Boruto tier for me.
Yeah, Boruto for me too.
I'll go for it.
Okay, I'm not as harsh as these
Me
guys,
and Animac are broskies.
I've been
We
skimming through this like
agree.
8-minute video of her in her adult form, and she's fighting this dude in like a fucking soccer stadium.
Oh, that was
badass as hell.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I honestly, just from this video alone, I would definitely say that she's an S because she just looks cool as shit.
Show
So,
anime
yeah.
video.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, if she could be that adult form all the time, I
Can be that
can
adult
be if
form
she
all
wants
the
to be.
time. Unless she's stuck with this dude that she's keeping alive. So if she'd be with you, then she'd be adult form because she's not keeping that dude alive.
Yeah, I don't want her keeping other dudes alive, bro. Boruto.
All right, Adamak has decided that he just wants to go Boruto tier. I don't care. While you guys look at this next girl that I don't know who she is, I'm gonna go get a beer because you guys are driving me to drink. I also just want a beer.
Good. That was the point of the stream after what you did to me and
Okay,
my beautiful Valletta and Colin.
Which one are any of these girls the toothbrush girl?
No.
No, I don't.
God dang it,
I
man!
think the toothbrush girl is his sister. I think I'm not sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is glasses?
So that is Hanakawa Tsubasa from the Monogatari franchise.
Oh, she's the other girl that's in this video. Okay, I see her. I don't know. She's
Yeah,
kind
but
of
that's not
standing
a great
around
video.
doing nothing.
She turns into like
Okay. Good
a
point.
cat
though.
at a certain
Good
point.
point.
Like a vampire
He's
cat.
wearing glasses. She's smart. Okay, that's already good. That's already good. Okay.
Bro,
I'm guessing B. I'm guessing somewhere between A or B. A or B.
I'm not sure what this whole guessing thing's. You're judging this, bro.
Yeah, because I've never watched the series because I have to judge by
like I
looks.
said, she's mostly just kind of standing around doing nothing in this video.
In that video.
I would put her in C to be honest.
Okay, sure.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, like she looks really
Glasses,
plain
smart.
to me.
Oh,
Like, you know, she's
Animac,
like-
you actually did see one of the scenes with her. You voiced it in the voice dubbing anime YouTuber series.
Wait, she's the cat
She turns into the cat
oh,
at will.
at night.
oh, no. So
she-
But only when under certain conditions, not at will.
All right, so in that case, it's a C. If she was the cat the whole time, I'd rank her higher
If
because
she-
otherwise she looks pretty plain. Like, you know, insert generic girl with glasses. But the cat, I like the cat. She did the nya nya nya. I like the cat.
No, Nux, just because you said she turns into a cat at night, I'm gonna have to change my vote.
Alright. You're just
C tier.
C tier it is.
All right,
Yeah,
she ended up in C.
I think that's fair. If she's a cat at night and she's forced to turn into that.
Why would I want her
She's-
into
She's
a
not
cat at
forced
night?
to turn. She's
Why?
not forced to turn into a cat. She only turns into that cat when she's under a great deal of stress, and that manifests into this cat. But
Yeah, I don't
once
want to
that-
stress her out just so I think she's hot. Like, you know.
She was stressed. Okay, fine, fair enough.
Okay.
Whatever.
So she got
Now
a C,
we
right?
have my middle name. My
S
middle name
tier.
S tier.
Yeah, S tier. Just I've said it
tier.
before. Like I want to
Love you, girl. Nice hat. Love you.
I feel like much like Ho-Ho or Holo, you don't really need to discuss why she's the best. If you've watched the series, you know
No.
from her
Bro,
dialogue.
did you just call Holo Ho Ho?
Dude, I don't know.
Ho ho.
Ho ho.
Yeah, let's make a new character name called Ho Ho. That's a great name.
I mean, that is a literal legendary Pokemon. So I mean,
Wait,
It's
there's a
Ho-
Pokemon
oh.
named Ho Ho?
It's Ho Oh, not Ho Ho.
oh.
Ho Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
never
but
knew
he
there was a
said Ho
Pokemon.
Ho for Holo.
Anyway, who's this next girl, Briggs?
This is
I believe
Chihiro
she- Yeah.
from the
from
world God
who?
only knows. What do you think
Oh,
of her,
alright.
Recon?
What's her name?
Chihiro.
Chihiro.
She's not my favorite girl. My favorite girl is actually the singer. The pink-haired girl.
Wow,
I
you have
forgot
the
her-
worst possible taste. Okay.
I think her name is Kaori. So
I
I'm not
actually
too sure.
prefer the
been a while since I've
the
seen it.
goddess girl.
What's the name of the anime?
The world God only
God
The
knows.
world God only knows.
Yeah.
So the
It's
reason I
great.
like her, honestly, she's like an A tier for me. I just like her because it's like an underdog story for her. Everyone else has all these amazing things. One's like a world famous idol. One's a fucking goddess demon. Like all these people are like amazing at everything, and this girl is just normal. She's bland, and it's kind of made fun of for being bland. at the beginning of the series. And she's like the underdog story protagonist as the series goes along, starts to improve. She's like the Kenichi of the series, and honestly slowly wins over the heart of our main boy. I'm a fan.
Yeah,
and she has that one awesome performance on stage where legit I was goosebumps tearing up a bit. I was so happy for her.
You know, this sounds really emotional for you, Briggs, and that's exactly what it was for many of my waifus before you spat on them, you scumbag. So
you know what
I'm gonna do is,
you know what? Want to hear something hilarious? So I was walking up the stairs after I grabbed my beer, and I grabbed 2 beers because I figured I need 2 beers at this point. And my mom's like, "Why are you grabbing 2 beers?" I'm like, "Animac has shit taste," and then I went into my room.
Anyway, the point is, her hair is very short. You can't, pull it when you need to.
I mean, you have
in a loving
Mikasa
way.
as an S tier waifu, Animac. Animac, you have Mikasa as an S tier waifu, and you have Android 18 as an S tier waifu, and you have Colin as an S tier waifu, and you have Bakugo's mom as an S tier waifu, and all of them have very short hair.
No,
So,
not nearly as short as this girl.
Okay,
is it just me, or are you a hypocrite?
Why do you need to pull her hair? I need to understand why you want to pull her hair.
No, like, passionately. Bro,
You
we're
don't
talking
even
waifu. You gotta spend your whole
Dude,
life with
Evan,
her.
Evan has no idea about passionate anything.
Yeah, I just don't understand why you pull someone's hair.
Okay,
But
Evan,
Evan
you
sucks at
can't
passion, bro.
comb her hair for her. You know what I mean? You can't comb her
Okay,
hair
yeah,
for
that-
her.
Trust me, her hair is not as short as you think.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, what is that
It
supposed to
means
mean?
it is not short at all. It's actually medium sized. Just watch
Nope.
the show, then you'll see.
I googled her. Her hair is like short, like a K-pop male singer.
It's not like, let's take Videl for example from Dragon Ball. It's not like
I just
her.
looked up Chihiro and I got the one from Spirited Away.
Yeah, same thing happened to me. I mean, she's not the hottest character in the series, but that's part of her character. She's like, how is she supposed to compete
Bro.
with all these amazing other characters? And
If
she does
can't
anyway.
Put her hair in a ponytail, then she's definitely a.
So we have Daitengu the Jaded said hair grows. So I'll give you that, hair grows. So I'll put her in C instead of Boruto.
Wow.
All right.
I'm gonna put her in B.
C and B. Evan, what are you thinking?
I said if her hair can't be put in a ponytail, C.
All right,
Yeah,
C it is.
Perfect
Oh.
sense. Makes perfect
Okay.
sense.
Who is this next character? Oh, Katanagatari.
Oh,
Kogame from
white
Katana
hair,
Factory.
stinky. White hair, stinky. Oh, ooh.
The revenge is real right now.
White hair, stinky. No, Boruto's here.
Alright, go for it. Wait. You say white hair. Emilia has white hair. Doesn't that mean she's Boruto tier?
No, her hair is silver. Silver, like a noble element. Noble element.
I mean, Vado says white hair.
Like a mixture between.
Hold on, because Recon, before we get into this, she's wearing a purple shirt.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
So she's an old grandma, 98 years old, with
Yes!
a purple shirt.
Boruto tier. Thank you for pointing that out. That means Emilia's fucking Boruto tier.
No.
Amelia's not on their list, so you don't have to worry.
Well, if she was, she would definitely be Boruto tier.
Yo, I forgot to put Amelia. Oh wait, never mind. She's a B tier waifu, and it's still better than Rem somehow. Ha!
No way.
I mean, Amelia's a solid B or C. Have to agree.
Yeah, she's a B, while Rem's Boruto. Like,
Nah.
she's just better in comparison within that series. This is all of the anime.
Have you guys seen the recent trailer for ReZero Season 2?
Not yet.
Well, before we
No, I haven't
get
yet either, but I heard it's good.
You guys are gonna get it so good.
Okay, blue-haired Ram sucks. All right.
Before we talk about the next waifu, I think we should play the ad from Raid Shadow Legends.
Thank you for reminding me, Nuxy boy.
I wonder if there's the skip button, because a lot of people want that skip button.
No one wants to skip button Recon.
No one wants to skip Recon. What the hell, man? Are you trying to destroy our good graces with Raid Shadow Legends?
No, I'm not saying I don't like Raid Shadow Legends. I actually play the game myself.
Oh, look
Here
at
and
this.
there.
He plays the game. So it's a
Same.
great
No.
game.
Here and there.
Hey,
You should check it out, download it, and play until right past the tutorial to help out your boys. It'll also be linked in the description of the YouTube video. It would be extremely, extraordinarily helpful.
Man, I keep on
Just
fucking
saying.
sucking to find these clips. Every time it's gone.
All right, thank you
I don't want to
for
click the wrong one. I'm so
Commercial.
sorry, everybody, but please go to the panel below, click it, download the game, play through the tutorial. It really helps us a lot. Thank you, everyone. Where the hell did it go? This is the wrong thing. I have the wrong webpage. I must have closed the other one. Nux, can you send it to me? I don't know what to do. I'm scared.
All right, which one you want? You need which one?
All right.
The fourth one? Third one?
Here, just link me the third video.
All right, will do, because I am a tech master. I sent it in the chat, the Discord.
Thank you so much.
Yes. We'll be right back after these short commercials.
There we go. Okay. Ready. Next ad. Let's go.
I feel, I don't know, I feel stuck, you know?
What do you mean?
Oh, God. I keep using the same skill over and over. You see, I told you.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Get the most out of your champions.
Yo, these ads are actually amazing.
Shadow Legends.
They're so good.
Yeah, they understand meme culture.
But this is how you do some proper CGI. They need to hire.
True.
They need to hire those people to fucking do proper CGI.
Yo, holy crap. Raid Shadow Legends, if they adapt our light novel into an anime.
That would be sick. Raid, we love you.
All right, no need to talk about this. Erza, straight S tier, man.
Yeah, Urza is S tier even for me.
S-tier.
She was on my list, even though I didn't even finish Fairy Tail, but Urza
Girl,
is my
S tier.
girl.
The
And
fact that
I
the
always
power
say
of
I like
friendship-
Lucy too, but at the end of the day, Urza is better.
Nah, Brandish is also pretty good, but I'd still prefer Erza.
Out of here, Recon. What the hell, man? Brandish, bro? Oh, God.
What's wrong with Brandish?
What's wrong with Brandish?
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
All right, so she walks into Lucy walks into her house and she hears her bath going. Brandish is in her bath. And Brandish is like, if you don't join me in this bath right now, I am going to shrink the entire country into the size of a nickel. And she's like, oh, I don't want you to do that. So she goes naked into the bathtub with Brandish. And then they talk for a few minutes and Brandish is like, I regret everything I've done in my entire life. You were right. I'm going to work for you guys now.
That's pretty much the entire quote unquote fight.
And this is coming from a guy who absolutely loves Fairy Tail.
Yeah. I love Fairy Tail.
No, you don't.
What the hell does that even mean? I made an hour video on Fairy Tail.
I thought you're the biggest One Piece boy.
Okay, but here's
I mean,
the
One
thing,
Piece is way better than Fairy Tail, but
Exactly.
yeah, exactly.
in Recon's defense, at least Brandish can step on you, literally.
I mean, yeah, she could turn you into the size of a pill bug and step on you.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. I still like Brandish, but Erza is definitely on the top. I'm not.
All right, can we put Mousy in S tier already and move on?
None of your opinions matter for this. I put it. It's a meme choice, but at the same time, she's got the saddest backstory in anime. She's got the best development in anime. She's got the cutest voice in anime. And
Well, hold on, what is her backstory? 'Cause I don't know her
I stand
backstory.
the mouse. S for Stan, the mouse. in
I
S tier.
disagree because we don't have a Speedwagon tier, and she would be in Speedwagon tier. So
There we go. She voices Truck-chan. Top tier.
yeah, you can't fuck with
That's true.
Mousy.
That is true.
Does Mousy know
Although
she's
I think Briggs would
coming in
want
after
to, you
this?
know what I'm saying?
I didn't hear what you
Does
said,
Mou-
but sure.
Does Mousy know she's coming in after this, or should I tell her?
I told her she just doesn't know exactly when because we don't know when we're gonna finish up this list. Who's next? I don't recognize this person.
Akatsuki from Log Horizon.
Oh, Boruto.
What?
She's underage, Boruto.
She's not a.
No, she is
like
not,
20,
bro.
She's in college.
Yeah, what the heck, bro? Have you even watched it? Come on now.
Yes, I have.
I've-
Log Horizon.
I do not like Akatsuki that much as a wife. Like she's an interesting character. She's funny, but
You haven't seen Log Horizon, man. This is Bleach flashbacks
seen
all
Log
over again.
No,
I
no,
haven't seen all of Rock Horizon, but I
It's
started
anime.
it and she shows up right away, so I do know who she is. Like I did
Her
not find Rock
development
Horizon
is what
interesting
makes
enough
her
to
such an
continue.
amazing character. It's her development, bro.
That's cool. She could be a good character, but that doesn't mean I'm trying to marry her, bro.
She's an amazing waifu because of her
She is.
development, bro.
Remember, Nux, this is not a ranking
had-
the anime. This is ranking the character herself.
I know. That's why I said she's an S tier character. So for me, she's one of the S tiers.
she's
Just
a
saying.
Boruto for me.
All right.
Okay, I would put her in 8. Like, honestly, I wish that she had a better character model in the game, and it wasn't this child. But I get it, right? Like, you choose character models in games based on what you aspire to look like in the game. I guess I don't know.
Sure. She plays as a man actually, and then they all get stuck in the game, and she's stuck in a male body, and she's like, "Please give me a gender swap potion." Yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
That just emphasizes the Boruto.
No, but she.
No! I mean, I don't care. Look, it's all
She
good.
played as a man. She's trying to do shit. I don't know what's going on here.
No,
she's
just
playing as
because
a lolly. She's playing as a man. I personally am not attracted to either lollies or men. So to me, it's Boruto.
Hey, Anmac, we're finally brothers.
Yeah, for sure, Recon. For sure.
Biggest roast in the game. Oh my god.
Now we have Saber.
You chose Saber, Nux, and I actually prefer
Yeah.
Rin.
I mean, but you haven't seen the original Fate Stay Night.
Yeah, I have.
A tier for
I thought
Saber.
that was one that was Rin's story, but it was Saber. It's like I got them confused between Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works, but I've watched both.
I honestly think that Saber is a C, man. Like she's good looking, but she's so bland to me.
I mean, you haven't seen the original Fate Stay Night. So
I have not.
I get it. Look, I understand why you have the wrong opinion. It's not a problem.
So it's a C for me, dog.
Right.
I'd put her A.
Evan.
I'd put Saber in B.
Yeah, I think B is pretty fair, so I'm down for that.
B, sure.
Down for the B.
All
Next
right.
we got
Next up is our favorite.
one of the best waifus in the game. To be fair, you really need an IQ that's dumb high to understand.
So please explain to me why a promiscuous sex demon would be a good waifu for you.
I mean, you said it. She's a promiscuous sex demon.
She is Marisa Shaya may seem at first glance like a promiscuous sex demon. And that is accurate. But she's only promiscuous for one dude, which is, I guess it's kind of a contradiction to what they were actually, like the definition of the word. But if you're able to supply her with enough life juice,
yes,
to keep her alive, she will not want anyone else. And
But
she
what-
will go out she will go out of her way to make your experience as awesome as possible. She can, in fact, change her look based on preference.
That is true.
She can inflate and deflate her chesticles.
Yes.
She can be whatever you want her to be.
She can become a MILF if you want, dude.
No, that's cool, but how much does she need? Because what if she can't get enough, bro?
She can get enough. It's actually canon that she gets enough from her main dude.
But is that like in hentai shit is not really realistic about how much dudes can provide. You know what I'm saying?
Get the hell out of here.
And if it's a wife, you want it to be a long-time partner. So I'd imagine when you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, I don't know if you're going to be providing that juice. So someone else will have to.
No, you don't understand. She's amazing because she's half vampire, half succubus. So like, if you get her like just a little vial of blood, if you don't have the strength to supply the life juice, she'll be all good.
I'm down for S. The meme characters, they don't get a choice for anyway.
Animac has not seen it. He is not a man of culture.
No, I have seen it. I'm just saying, like, as much as hentai girls are fun, like, we're talking about waifus here. Like, this ain't no.
But on the other hand, every hentai girl will leave you for an ugly bastard.
Yeah, that's the thing, and I'm an attractive,
Not this
handsome
one.
Slavic man. But no, the thing is, like, a lot of people are like,
Animac's already prepping for his future. He's like, in 20 years, I'm going to be an ugly bastard.
Yeah, in that case. No, but I think that, for example, Energy Kyoka, very hot, insane character, the meta Leona of hentai, but I would never want to marry her. She has sex for money, like with anyone. Like, that's not waifu material for me.
Come on. Whoa, man. Come on. She's just trying to make a living, bro.
Yeah, but it's not the kind of living I'm trying to.
I support making the.
What do you mean?
I support making the living, but I'm not going to marry the person.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know what, man?
She's
Look,
a great
it's
character.
all right. I'll
friend.
take anyone at this point.
Evan, you're a huge simp, man. Did anyone ever tell you that? Like, you're a massive simp.
Wow.
Simp
Well, I'll just have you know that simping
Imagine how
got
much
me
money,
far.
yo, imagine how much money Kyoka could make if instead of actually just banging random dudes in Japan, she just became a Twitch girl.
I mean, yes, but also the anime stoner just donated a very, very crazy amount of bits.
189.
Big brain. All right, who's next? Mary Leona?
Yeah, she's
S
my
tier.
S.
Easily S tier.
But yeah, but Nux, guess what? She wasn't in S tier in my list when I had.
I mean, yeah, but that's because hiding said C or something.
Yeah, so now
Oh,
you
man.
understand
She
why
looks pretty
hiding
crazy
is
to
a
me.
piece of.
Yeah, hiding's like, I don't like this image. C tier. I said A because she's an A for me.
I personally don't like this image either, and I would agree with hiding and put her in C.
Oh,
Oh my god, you used the same image as Anima! Why?
I don't think I used the same image, but it's a similar.
No, it's not the same image. No.
Training 24/7 non-stop. You think I'd want that shit?
She wouldn't train you,
Yes,
bro. If
Yes,
you don't want to be a
she-
magic knight,
she
if her
trained
job is
her
to train you, she'll train you, bro.
Bro, she does what
Here you
needs
go,
to be done
Evan.
to get your best self out. You know, to get the
You
best
sent me
out
a
of
better
you.
picture. Bro, she just looks loud, and honestly, that's...
She is loud.
He is a loud character, bro.
Oh man, yeah, no, definitely.
love
C
it.
Then.
Loud girl.
So what?
Oh, man,
what did
there's
this
some
end
great-
up with? A. I heard
I mean,
a
I
B and
said
an
C.
S. You said C.
Yeah.
So what is it? A B or an A? We got a B, a C, and an S.
I guess I don't know. It's either B or A.
I'm putting A.
Yeah, just drop her an A.
She was an A in Animax, and that counts.
Yeah.
Nami.
Nami!
I should have put Robin too, because Nami
Yeah.
can make any body part appear.
I mean that, yeah,
Robin-
in
Robin
like a
can get
weird
body.
way. Like
You like feet?
kinda
She
weird.
can have 12 of them. Hell yeah.
It's kind of weird. Like I like Nami though. She's
Suit
my
yourself.
S tier, and I love her.
I mean,
For
I would
me?
put Nami in S.
For me, you would put Nami in S, Nux?
No, I would not. I would not.
Neither would I. She's an A for me, but I only have so many S waifus because I have taste.
Right, same. Unlike Animac, it was like 30 SY.
So I figured I have to add some A pluses, some A's into the mix, right? Compared to Boa Hancock,
Nami would
she's an
probably
A.
be a B. Bro, Boa Hancock is so high above. I can't even put them next to each other,
She's so
man.
far above, she's looking up while she's looking down at you, my friend.
Yeah, baby. She's got the controls on her PC inverted, man.
It's my turn to save the day now. Since, of course, you all know, I haven't watched One Piece. 900 episodes, and I don't have the time for it. But
You don't have the
This
time, bro.
man.
You're a
Exactly,
busy
I don't
man.
have time.
You're a busy man.
But I know her, seen her a lot. Esther.
Good
Wow,
Bro,
my dude.
boy. Good man.
Wow,
Good man.
you know.
You just proved that you have better taste than Nux and Briggs, who included her on their list but wanted to put her in A, like the pleb that they are.
Okay.
Damn.
I personally would put Nami in A, to be honest. I bought a Nami figure recently.
It doesn't matter
Which is
where
funny.
you
Alright,
put her
great.
because we
Next,
both
we got-
have her in S.
Final waifu! Teresa of the Faint Smile. Of course, Briggs
Yeah,
found
what the
the
fuck
terrifying
is
image
this
of her.
dog?
Teresa from Claymore.
I literally
I know-
picked the first image I saw that would fit the requirement for this tier list.
I've never seen Claymore, but she looks so evil.
Bro,
She's
Teresa.
actually like the nicest character in the whole
No,
show.
Teresa is a nice character, and I know I've seen her from Claymore, but like waifu, like what? Why?
Bro, I fell asleep during every episode of Claymore.
Well, I just did this because we needed a 30th.
Well, can you give me an argument for her? Like, what's the argument for her being a waifu as opposed to just an interesting character?
So I posted an image of her. Basically, I think she would be a great waifu. She does sacrifice herself, which I think is very telling of the people that she cares about, how she would treat them. And her, the people that she cares about are so high on her list of being important things, even though she's such a badass and she fights off like 3 of the other top tier claymores in that one fight alone. But then she lets herself get defeated in order to protect the person that she cares about. I think.
No, I think I think that's cool. Except
a
I want my waifu to like live a long time and have my children, not sacrifice.
Oh yeah,
them.
obviously I'm not. This isn't necrophilia list. It's not like I'm gonna pick characters that I'm not gonna pick dead characters because they died. I'm talking about
Wow,
Stinky
Nux.
corpse.
Wow,
Soup for corpse.
bro.
Stinky.
Why, Nux? Why would you reveal this weird fetish of yours?
Quick
Anyway.
question though, is she a vampire?
No.
Then
She-
why does she look so devilish though?
No, like in terms of waifu, I've never considered her even as a waifu. Like Boruto tier for me. Again, not as a character, but as a.
I'll probably just put her Boruto as well. To be honest, I don't like.
Motherfuckers. Okay.
I really don't like the picture you chose.
Again, I fell
Briggs, you
asleep
wouldn't
during
put her
every
in
episode
Boruto?
of Claymore. So
Oh, I
would
haven't.
put her in
I
Boruto.
dropped it after 2 episodes, Claymore, so I don't
I
know.
don't remember.
Well,
who
then why
she
are you
is.
upset that it's in Boruto?
Because you guys are trolling, clearly.
No, I'm not. I've seen Claymore.
Well, anyway, I do want to say that I forgot Mirko, so we will pretend that Mirko is here and do another round.
No.
No, you can't do that. It's too late because then I get to put Holo.
Yeah, but we know she ended up in S. Holo, right?
Holo was already in though.
Anyway, you can't put Mirko because you haven't seen. You don't know who she is.
I'm not
so
saying
that
for
you can't
me.
put
I'm
her.
saying for you. It was Nux's choice, and I forgot. I also forgot Melody, which is in S, but you guys can't choose that because you don't have a choice over Melody. But you can choose for Mirko right now.
Obviously, you know that I think Mirko is an S, but you are doing this after the fact.
I could do what I want.
No, Briggs can do what he wants.
I am the tech master. I edit these videos and put them into
Wait,
YouTube.
you can no, fuck off. You can't put Mirko when you put her in B on my list. You can't.
I'm not
You
the one
deserve-
voting. I'm doing it for
You
Nux.
don't
This is the
deserve
Nux and
it.
Briggs waifu tier list.
You don't deserve Mirko on your list.
I think I put her in A, by the way, and then hiding made her lower. But okay.
No, that's not possible. If Nux
Dad,
were an S and you
stop
were an A, she
fighting.
would not have been in B.
Maybe you're
Can
right.
we have
I don't know.
a session where you guys
Evan
judge-
and Recon vote for Mirko. I want to edit it in.
Okay, Mirko has thighs, thick thighs. She's also a dark skin waifu, and I like thick thighs and dark skin. I'll put her in A because she doesn't have a booty like Mount Lady. So yeah, there you
Briggs,
go.
can you send me a picture
Well,
first?
no one has a booty like Mount Lady except maybe Hawk's mama.
Google
Send me
Mirko, I don't know, from My Hero Academia, my friend.
Oh, My Hero Academia. Oh, her.
Yeah,
Eh.
hiding said Boruto.
What?
Apparently, that's what happened.
What? Like you guys are.
Dark. So okay, I'm saying right now.
I might have
Dark
to go because I
skin,
gotta go sign for my package.
bunny ears. She wears a scarf, gloves. Okay. She has red eyes. Nah, Boruto. Nah, Boruto.
motherfucker.
Bro, what?
Boruto tier.
How dare you drag Mirko into this again, you
I love
scumbag?
this.
And she ends up in B, like she deserves to be.
Wow, how beautiful. Evan said S though, no?
Evan said A.
No, I said A.
We got an
All
S and A and a Birito. So I'm assuming Birito. Oh my god, Birito Honda Kawazuki Oda, the greatest character of all time.
Anyway, yeah, like Mirko is top tier waifu.
Facts.
Download
I do like
Raid
that.
Shadow
How many-
Legends.
Yeah, do that. Download Raid Shadow Legends. Is it time for another ad?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not. We need to do 2 more ads, and we have another hour where we talk about our thingo. We're finished, basically, is what we're trying to say. Thank you all for coming. It was amazing. These are the waifus. Look how many S tiers because Nux and Briggs have superior taste. We win. Animac loses. That was basically what was going on here. Thanks for coming. Time to do light novel stuff, baby.
Sounds good.
Nux, it's just because I'm enough of a man of culture to, even despite my desire for revenge, place the waifu over my personal.
Sure, Animac,
ego.
you can convince yourself that this is because you're a good person. I don't care. Could we please do some Rant Cafe Isekai?
Yes, we can.
Yay!
Dope.
Yeah.
Win-win.
Out of curiosity, can one of you guys, Animac specifically, create a hangout and send us a link in our server? That way, all of us who are voice acting will appear when we talk. Because if I create it or join first, then when I talk, nothing happens. So sad.
I mean, so all right. So you want me to create it?
No, but if you create it, then your name won't pop up.
No, it sure it will,
No,
because
it won't.
it's going to be recorded from your screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You create it.
You're not going to show up regardless, bro.
I think I will.
Yeah, and in the meantime, while we wait for the voice actors and stuff, you can invite Mousy now and everything. While we wait for the voice actors, please go to the link. It's in the chat. You can also check.
Wow, Animac just cut out hard. Is everyone okay? Oh no. Oh no. Well, everyone could hear me at least. I know that for sure. So everyone download Raid Shadow Legends. Let's aim for 50 downloads and playing through the tutorials, and it will help us out a lot. What happened to the boys? I can't hear them. I can't hear the boys.
Oh.
Oh my lord. Hangouts, hangouts, hangouts.
Like we could hear you, Briggs, and everyone else hears us.
There's no way they could hear you, 'cause I'm recording your audio.
Welcome back, Animac.
I was peeing.
You were draining the snake.
Yes, correct.
Talking to a man about a dog.
But I was, unfortunately, I was by myself. It was not a proper snake draining.
Nah,
This is so sad.
Sorry.
Sad snake noises.
I would have joined you if I could.
Nani? You didn't drain the snake with a fellow brethren?
Oh.
Alright, we are going to do another Raid Shadow Legends ad prior to starting the read-through. That way we don't need to stop the
read-through. Do you need the link again? Or
I got
are
it
you
this
good?
time around because I have a monitor that's free. I forgot about that.
Wow.
We are going to play this ad. Be sure to download it. There's a link in chat and link down below if you go to the About info page or just scroll down.
And in the description of the YouTube video.
Yeah. Here we go. These ads are so top tier.
They're actually
entertaining
great.
as hell.
Man, he never chooses me. Never. And I just try so hard, you know? I've got armor. You've got an aura skill. Isn't that enough? I know there's hundreds of champions, but we've got a lot to offer, right? I mean, am I wrong?
Yeah, you all do. That's true.
And like, oh, wait, what? Oh my God, I'm in. He chose me in your face. Woohoo! Arena champion all day. See ya.
Raid over 300 champions. Play them all.
Over 300 champions, boys.
Dude, what the hell? It's such a good ad.
Yeah.
That is such a good ad. Oh my God, I can't get over it.
Support your boys. Download Raid Shadow Legends. Let's try to get 50 people through the tutorial. But yeah, we're gonna read the Rant Cafe light novel now.
I'm ready. You ready?
All right. I'm ready. It's chapter 5, right?
Yes, it's technically chapter 4, but it's chapter 5.
I lost the page. I lost the page.
I linked it in the chat.
Okay.
All right.
Don't start.
Chapter 5. Are we ready, people?
I'm ready.
Let's get some ooh.
The Battle of the Kinks. Are we ready, people? I need everyone's confirmation.
I don't know how quick my roll
Confirm.
is.
Animac's muted.
Scrolling to chapter 5 right now, my friend.
All right, Animac doesn't have a big part in this chapter.
I am here. And I'm ready.
Aside from writing it and stuff. Anyway, the 3 auras flashed with a bright light, and they condensed until each aura took on the shape of a person. A woman, to be more specific. Brigo, Core, and Evanito were no longer alone on the battlefield. Each of them was now accompanied by a woman, and each woman was still glowing with her own unique aura.
Those are some powerful kinks.
Dakota said.
I can feel it.
He was standing next to me and Truck-chan, and the cat girls were right behind us. Everyone else was further back. The crowd was curious, but they were also very cautious about what was going to happen on the battlefield, so they kept their distance. I would have kept my distance too, but Dakota assured us that he would keep us safe. What do you mean, I asked? Kinks are women?
Chadlass!
Brigo shouted.
Let's teach them a lesson.
His kink nodded and smirked. She was a tall and athletic woman with long orange hair that billowed in the wind. From a distance, her hair looked like a wild, raging flame. She was wearing a golden outfit that matched the color of Brigo's underwear, and the outfit itself looked like a tank top that extended at the bottom to form some sort of tank top dress. Below the dress, she wore dark knee-high boots and carried a pair of brass knuckles in each of her hands.
Yes.
Dakota told me as Brigo's kink began to jump from side to side and punch the air rapidly, as if she was warming up for a champion's boxing match.
Each man's kink is a manifestation of their own innermost desires. It is only when they fully accept your desires that you can channel that almost immense energy into your kink. The energy that then takes shape of the ideal woman, and that woman becomes your sworn guardian, your personal magic protector.
Truck-chan said. Although I wasn't sure if she understood any of it, I wasn't sure if I understood it either. But we didn't have much time to think about it because the man named Core spoke.
Oh, fuck. I lost my place. God damn it.
I feel you.
Oh,
A man of war. This character's great.
There it is. Sorry. Evan, please.
No, it was Briggo, please.
Oh. What the?
Yes, please.
I'm totally like the scroll bar and fucking flew to a
Intermission
different
right now. Download Raid Shadow Legends.
I don't know.
Through the tutorial.
I legitimately don't know how I changed chapters while I was reading it.
It's all good, man. No worries.
It's a bad website.
It's all good. It's more time for people to download Raid Shadow Legends to play through the tutorial with over 100 and so.
Over 300 different champions to choose.
Wow, that
Okay,
many. I
here
had
it
no
is.
idea.
I found it. I
right.
apologize,
Never
everybody.
mind.
Briggo, please think about this rationally. There are two of us kink users and only one of you. You don't stand a chance. Just come with us peacefully and nobody needs to get hurt.
No!
The man named Evanito shouted.
It's too late now! We must punish this jacked up simpleton for besmirching the name of Lord Nuxenor! No one defies Lord Nuxenor's wishes! No one!
Evanito's kink was a blue-skinned mermaid with gills. She had a dark blue hair, a coral crown, and she held a silver trident. Her long fishtail stretched out on the ground before her. And if that wasn't strange enough, she seemed to be dressed like a human maid, complete with a skirt, apron, and long white gloves.
I hate this.
Mermaid! Go get him!
Evanito shrieked.
No, Evan, wait.
Core said firmly.
Briggo deserves one more chance to make the right decision.
Core's kink was a short girl with comically large eyes. She had a bright green dress and pigtails, and she looked like a character from a magical girl anime made in the 1990s. She carried an oversized pair of scissors in her hands, and her entire body appeared to be covered in glitter.
Do your worst.
Briggo shouted. His kink walked up to him, and they both jumped into the air at the same time. The two warriors collided in an epic chest bump, and the force of the powerful chests coming together seemed to create a mini lightning strike. Briggo's kink then broke into a series of one-handed push-ups and acrobatic flips as Briggo readied his sword.
What is she doing?
Truck-chan asked.
Each kink has their own special ability.
Dakota replied.
It provides the user with an important advantage in battle. And in the case of Chadlass, Briggo's kink, she becomes stronger the more pumped up she gets. If she gets pumped enough, she can generate enough friction and launch electric attacks at her opponent. Right now, she's doing the best she can to get pumped up before battle begins.
You sure know a lot about this, Mr. Innkeeper.
Blair said from behind us. Dakota nodded.
Long ago, I owned a big tavern in Twigglevania. Briggo, Animac, and Nux.
Twiggleslavia, sir. Twiggleslavia.
I'm working on the hangover. Briggo, Animac, and Nuxdor would often stop by, and we often spent many nights drinking and laughing together. Things have changed now, but I will never forget those wonderful times we had together.
And those other two.
Blair asked.
Core and Evanito were all once friends. We were all and we all worked for the what are these words on my screen? Hold on. I was doing this better drunk last week.
Get another drink, my friend. Cha!
And we all worked for the betterment of Twiggleslavia.
Twiggleslavia, damn it. Pronounce the name of our homeland.
Twiggleslavia. Dozens of kink users banded together and built and protected. What is with reading today? And protect the nation of Twiggleslavia. Twiggleslavia.
Yes.
But then the great incident occurred. And after that, some of the kink users decided to take sides. Core and Evanito sided with Nuxenor. And now they serve as his faithful lackeys. Those of us who refused to pick sides, like Briggo and myself, ended up here as in the lawless lands.
Up on the battlefield, Core sighed and shook his head.
Well, we tried. You've only got yourself to blame, Lore D. Briggo.
Yeah!
Evanito screamed.
Let's just kill him now!
His kink began to move, positioning herself for an attack and aiming her trident in Briggo's direction.
No!
Core cried out and turned towards his comrade. He seemed frustrated.
Evan, we've been through this. We can't kill him. We have to bring him back to Nuxtoria alive. That's literally the whole fucking mission. Bring him back alive. Those were Nuxanor's exact words.
Evanito's face twisted with rage.
Fine, but let's at least brutally beat him with 1 inch of his life. You have me. Hey, you have that, Briggo? We're about to beat you, silly. Your pompous. Oh, wait, what? You pompous bag of ass.
Evanito turned to his kink.
It's time, mermaid.
The mermaid kink turned to her user and nodded, but in that moment, Evanito squealed and looked away.
No, don't look at me, mermaid. You're so gross. Oh, God, I'm going to be sick.
Core buried his face in his palms when he heard this. Briggo simply laughed as Chad Lass started doing backflips. What's going on, I asked.
Oh, that's right.
Dakota said.
Evanito is afraid of fish.
Wait, what?
He has a phobia of fish. So actually deeply disturbing by his own kinks.
You can't be serious.
Blair said and chuckled.
That's actually hilarious.
Humans are so weird.
Truck Chan muttered.
It might be hilarious.
Dakota went on.
But it is also dangerous. Evanito's kink has a special ability that allows her to get stronger whenever it's being anxious. The more
whenever
freaked out
whenever its user is being anxious.
Oh, whenever its users become more anxious. The more freaked out Evanito gets, the stronger his kink becomes. Believe me, when I tell you that Evanito is easily upset.
Out on the battlefield, the time for talking had passed. Briggo's kink started sprinting towards Core, while Briggo directed his sword at Evanito.
Slice of Waifu.
Core said.
Cut.
Core's kink seemed to disappear for just a moment, and then she reappeared. And when she reappeared, she was suddenly right next to Chad Lass. Core's kink swung the What?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Core's kink swung the giant pair of scissors at Chad Lass, but she managed to block the blade with one of her brass knuckles. Core's kink attacked again, swinging the scissors at Chad Lass, and Briggo's kink continued to dodge by moving side to side, blocking with the brass knuckles. Sparks flew in all directions as the two warriors clashed over and over again.
Whoa,
Blair said.
What was that?
Incredible,
Dakota answered.
Core's kink, Slice of Waifu, has an amazing abilities. One of them is cut, which allows it to cut the space between her and her opponent. Instead of traveling from one point to the other, she can instantly appear in front of her target.
As Chad Lass and Slice of Waifu continued their high-speed battle on one end of the battlefield, Briggo was preparing to engage Evanito on the other.
Just go,
Evan said to his kink without looking at it.
Use the trident or something.
Mermaid frowned. She was clearly upset with her own user, but she did as she was told. She used her massive fish tail to launch herself up in the air, and then she descended upon Briggo with her trident pointing square at him. Briggo suddenly threw himself sideways. He dodged the trident by rolling on the ground. And then, when he tried to strike Mermaid with his own sword, but Mermaid was fast, and she quickly blocked the sword with her trident. The kink was so powerful that the force of the trident sent Briggo flying backwards, but he landed on his feet, kicking up dust as he skidded to a stop. Briggo wasn't phased, and he moved in for another attack.
What are you doing, Briggo?
Dakota muttered.
No man can fight a kink. You'll get yourself killed.
So wait, could they actually die? I asked. This isn't really a fight to the death, is it? It's like a fantasy magic duel, right? Dakota shook his head.
No, this isn't some digital pocket monster card game, Birito. This is real. A kink cannot die, but it can only sustain so much damage before it disappears. If that happens, its user will lose consciousness and the battle will end. At the same time, if the user loses consciousness while the kink is still active, the kink will also disappear. So no, a kink battle isn't always to the death, but you never know. In battles where humans are so foolish enough to take on a kink, it's not uncommon for a human to die.
What?
Truck-chan cried.
Sir Briggo could be killed! No, please stop this!
I wish I could.
Dakota said and sighed.
But Briggo is too proud to listen to reason. He will never back down from a fight, even if it kills him.
Back on the battlefield, Core's kink managed to land a blow against Chadlass. Slice of Waifu was able to hit Chadlass with the handle of her scissor-esque weapon, and as Chadlass lost her footing, Slice of Waifu pressed her advantage. She cut Chadlass with one of her two scissor blades, and there was now a visible horizontal cut across Chadlass's abdomen. Instead of blood, a thick silver liquid was flowing from the wound. It wasn't looking good for Brigo either. He was trying to maneuver his way around Mermaid in order to get closer to its user, but the kink was clearly stronger, and Brigo was on the defensive. Brigo must have realized that he couldn't defeat a kink on his own, so he was trying to get Evanito and take him out first. If what Dakota said was true, all Brigo had to do was knock out Evanito, and then Mermaid would disappear. But that was much easier said than done. Mermaid was fast and powerful, and Brigo was struggling to keep up. Meanwhile, across the battlefield, Slice of Waifu and Chadlass were still fighting fiercely. I noticed that something was different, though. Each time Chadlass's punches made contact with Slice of Waifu, more and more sparks seemed to shoot out from her brass knuckles. Dakota was right. The more Chadlass fought, the more friction she was generating.
Slice of Waifu.
Core called out.
It's time to end this. Splice!
The Moe kink nodded and opened her scissors wide. Then, she propelled herself off the ground with a powerful jump and rushed straight at Chadlass. With the scissor blades pointing at Chadlass and approaching quickly, it looked like Slice of Waifu was about to cut the other kink in half. Chadlass suddenly smashed her fists together, the two pairs of brass knuckles, and as the two pairs of brass knuckles collided, as soon as this happened, massive sparks flew everywhere. And for a moment, it was too bright to see anything. Then a second later, Slice of Waifu arrived and made her cut. However, she ended up cutting nothing but air. In the confusion of the flying sparks and blinding light, Chadlass had moved out of the way of Slice of Waifu's attack. Then as Core's king tried to find her bearings, Chadlass emerged from within the storm of sparks and delivered a massive right punch to Slice of Waifu's face. Sparks exploded again as the electricity-infused punch sent Slice of Waifu flying. The Moe King spun in the air, then dropped to the ground and rolled across the battlefield. The force of the impact sent her so far that she ended up back at Core's feet.
Damn it.
Core cursed as Chadlass held both fists in the air.
Cha ha 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 ha. I don't know, I have to do the female version of that.
That was amazing!
Okay, good.
Brigo's kink was actually laughing, and her mighty voice roared across the battlefield.
I guess it's time,
Brigo said with a smirk. Mermaid moved on him again, but he managed to dodge the trident, although just barely.
Enough of this, Mermaid!
Evanito shouted.
Use that disgusting attack and then finish him off!
The kink looked at her user with a confused expression.
Oh, you know, the piranha thing? Just hurry up and let me know when it's done. I can't bear to watch.
Evanito somehow turned British and turned away at the clearly agitated kink as the clearly agitated kink shook her head and then turned back to Brigo. She opened her mouth wide, unnaturally wide, and then suddenly a bunch of vicious piranhas flew out of her mouth and rushed towards Brigo. I expected Brigo to dodge the flying creatures or at least fight them off with his sword, but he did neither. Instead, he simply turned his back and allowed the fish to sink their sharp teeth into his flesh.
What are you doing, Brigo?
Dakota shouted.
Oh no!
Truck-chan screamed.
Those nasty fish are biting his skin!
And it was true. Brigo just stood there with his back to Mermaid as half a dozen piranhas hung to his back and ripped into his skin. Instead of facing Mermaid, Brigo's was looking in the direction of his own kink, and for some reason, he was holding out his sword towards Chadlass. His back was bleeding, and the pain must have been terrible, but Brigo didn't move. His expression didn't change. He should have just kept his freaking armor on, I thought, but I didn't say it out loud. Slice of Waifu was back on her feet now. She had readied herself for another attack. She opened the scissor blade again and rushed at Chadlass. But as he heard Chadlass's roaring laugh and he saw her fierce expression, Core hesitated. The electricity that surged around Chadlass's fists and had now spread throughout her entire body, and it was clear that her next punch would be absolutely devastating. The fear of that next punch clearly scared Core, and instead of proceeding with his attack, he called out,
Undo!
Slice of Waifu's attack stopped in its tracks before even reaching Chadlass, and Core's kink suddenly returns to the exact position she was in before the attack began.
What an amazing ability.
I mean, what an amazing ability, I said, and Dakota nodded.
Oh, my bad, I saw Dakota.
No, it's all good, don't worry about it. This next line is yours.
Oh, there's mine. In the real world, Carl was a professional video editor. He was also an enthusiast of cringy
Excellent.
He was also an enthusiast of cringy moe shows and slice of life anime. His kink slice of life is a reflection of that. And if the powers are derived from the video editing effects.
That's incredible, I said. Kinks really are fantastic magical ability. Slice of Lifeu was now too far from Chadlass for any punching attacks to work, but that didn't seem to worry Brigo's kink. On the other end of the battlefield, Brigo was still standing in place as the hungry piranhas continued to latch onto his massive back. Mermaid propelled herself off the ground with her tail and she prepared to finish Brigo off with a trident. But in that moment, Chadlass turned toward Brigo, smashed her fists together, and a localized electric storm surged to life all around her. As her body billowed from the electric energy, Chadlass pushed her fists outward towards Brigo. Suddenly, all of that electric power left Chadlass and rushed towards her user. Right before Mermaid's trident made contact with his back, the electricity collided with Brigo's giant sword. The entire sword began to glow. Sparks erupted around the weapon, and the piranhas fell off instantly, fried by their proximity to the electricity. Still clutching the sword, Brigo jumped out of the way of Mermaid's attack. The long trident pierced the ground, but Brigo was no longer standing there. Instead, Brigo was moving, and moving quickly. Before Mermaid had the time to pull up the trident from the ground, Brigo slashed at her torso with his electrified sword. A storm of sparks exploded on impact, and Mermaid was blown sideways. She collapsed to the ground, and she just lay there, still twitching from the electric shock. Brigo wasted no time. He rushed towards Evanito, who was still barely watching what was happening. Evanito had one hand over his eyes throughout the entire fight, and he only peeked out through his fingers every once in a while.
Evan!
Kor screamed, trying to get his comrade's attention, but it was too late. Brigo had already arrived. As Evanito opened his eyes, he saw Brigo's massive frame standing over him. Brigo's right hand was raised high above him, still gripping the sword. It appeared as if Brigo was going to strike Evanito down with his gigantic weapon, and Evanito screamed and cowered in fear.
No! Brigo! Please don't do it!
But instead of bringing his sword down upon Evanito, Brigo merely slapped him across the face with his other hand. We all heard a distinct smack as Evanito spun in a 360-degree twirl before collapsing to the ground. He must have lost consciousness instantly because at that very moment, Mermaid disappeared.
Damn it, Evan!
Kor screamed. Chadlass now looking more pumped up than ever, and she began sprinting in Kor's direction. Brigo, too, was still full of energy, and he had also rushed towards Kor. The two warriors were approaching Kor and his kink from two different directions, and they were closing in rapidly. Visibly scared, Kor said something to his kink. He said it softly so no one else could hear. Then he called out,
"Dip to white."
The sparkles on Spice of Lifeu's body intensified in brightness until her entire body shone with a blinding white light. We all had to turn away. The light was too strong. When we looked back, Slice of Lifeu had used everyone's momentary blindness to grab Kor and place him over one of her shoulders. Then she disappeared. She suddenly appeared next to where Evanito had been standing. She grabbed Evanito's motionless body, placed it over her other shoulder, and disappeared again. We could see her appearing and disappearing over and over, carrying the two men over her shoulders, but each time she appeared, she was further away from the battlefield. Kor and his kink were running away. The battle was over. Brigo had won.
Yay!
Wow, I didn't realize, Briggs, you only had like one line in the whole chapter.
I was
but a
too
lot
busy
of
kicking
badassery.
ass. Too busy
Yeah,
kicking
too
ass.
busy kicking
ass with those big meaty shoulders of yours.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Oh man, great job, guys.
Hell yeah.
Evan,
awesome.
Evan, you're a superstar, bro.
Thank you.
Bro, you're channeling that inner Connor. Hell yeah.
Like, obviously, we know Mousy is the shit, but I mean, you have absolutely, gone above and beyond with this like fake British Game of Thrones villain. I unironically love it.
Yeah, it's great. And I'm honestly, as much as I like this chapter, and I think this was probably either my favorite or second favorite chapter so far. I have to say, I think the next chapter is even funnier.
Oh, hell yeah.
If you want to read the web novel, it's available. The light novel, it's available on Web Novel. Link in chat right now.
Yeah, and also don't forget to leave us a Power Stone and a review to help us get a boost in the rankings. Another thing I was going to say is there's definitely an explanation for why Evan has a kink that he's scared of.
Of course, everyone has a tragic backstory, man.
And you will learn some more about that in the next chapter.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Everything has, its reasons. And it's really funny because we have on the Rank Cafe Patreon Discord, we have like a section just to talk about the light novel. And there are a lot of people talking about theories, what's going to happen next and stuff. And man, I'm honestly telling you as the author, if there are theories that I like, they're going to happen.
That's awesome.
And also, like, there's like a big fan base for Todd from the previous chapter. A lot of people think that it's more important than we realize.
I mean, not gonna lie, I think just imagining Evanito cowering in front of Brigo's massive frame as he picks his sword up and bitch slaps him with his other hand is like top tier right there.
I would love to see
Big,
just that
fleshy
part
body.
animated.
Yeah, like Evan thinks he's gonna like cut him down with his sword, but he just slaps him. He's like, "I like you, Evan, and you just need to calm the fuck down."
Even in the fan fiction, Evan can't escape bullying.
Honestly.
Evan, you're a great character. Okay, shut up.
Bro, Evan is more complex than you guys realize. Also, people are in the chat are saying Will of Tea. What is it with Todd, bro?
Yo, I do think Todd should be a recurring character though. Like, if there's ever some, like, he should be the go-to guy that he hits on girls and then other guys show up. Like, every time.
There you go. Is Dakota doing anything in the next chapter other than sitting in the background, like adding more monologue, which I'm okay with 100%?
You're the Piccolo of the series, bro.
Dude, honestly, yes.
I was thinking of what's her name? That girl from No Game No Life, the princess girl.
Oh man, that was. I can't imagine. Like, can you imagine this right now? Being compared to Piccolo and then feeling that's a downgrade when you get compared to fucking Stephanie. I would rather be to Piccolo.
I mean, you're straight up Brock from Pokemon right now.
Dude, I'm sitting here and there was this. I thought the exact same line. Do you remember in Pokemon where like Brock's sitting there with his arms folded? It was like, extreme speed? What's that? It's where Arcanine go extremely fast.
Yeah, I know. Brockatosis, man. Brockatosis.
That was me the whole entire chapter. I loved it. It was like a Brigo's ability to be able to stand this. It's like,
hey man,
I love that.
Listen, the thing is, Brigo's busy fighting. Birito doesn't know anything about this world, and neither does the reader. So Dakota is an old friend of all these guys who
I'm the piece that puts everything together.
He's the perfect exposition boy.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
and, I mean,
if you wouldn't have been here, it would have been so cringe to hear Evan yell from across the battlefield.
No,
Brigo's ability is actually.
That was my main reason. I said, "Oh, I got stuff to do tonight, but I'm gonna be on the Rant Cafe." And they're like, "What if somebody else does your voice?" And I'm like, "I'm not letting anybody do my fucking voice."
Yeah, your voice belongs to you, bro.
No, it's great because you have like this drunk style, which is perfect.
I am sober this time. Well, actually,
I'm saying the style, not that you're drunk.
Well, actually.
And Mousy, you're freaking killing it. I'm going to be very torn because Mousy's going to be a character too.
Thank you.
Wait, what? We're gonna have Truckshawn and Melcy? That's amazing.
Yeah, how can they be? How can they be in the same room? What do you mean?
No,
how are we gonna do that?
Mousy has to be a character, bro.
We need two lolly voices.
That's gonna be nuts.
Not
how are we gonna
pick one higher pitch?
Yeah, just pitch your voice higher for your character. There you go.
There it is. There it is. Perfect.
Okay, so Mousy character is even more high pitched than regular Mousy.
Not opposed to this weird. They end up traveling around to find old allies, and they find this weird cult, and everyone's just yelling, "Stand the mouse! Stand the mouse! Stand the mouse!"
Yeah, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is this? It's so weird." And Brigo's like, "Well, actually, I think it makes perfect sense."
Somebody in chat said that she could be so good.
No, everyone says, "Bro, what the hell? This is ridiculous. What's this stupid religion?" And then they turn to Brigo, and he's also stand the mouse, stand the mouse.
Stand the mouse. Like, what happened here?
That'd be amazing.
concept art, I'm thinking Dakota, suit and tie, long black hair, just putting it out there.
Mustache.
We got you with a bow tie, as we did. We described red bow tie.
Oh
Black
hell
tuxedo.
yeah! Oh
Red
yeah, I
bow
remember
tie,
that.
black
Yeah.
tuxedo.
Yeah, bro. Like you were too drunk to remember it, but it was described in the last chapter.
Not that. That was a blackout.
Well, do you remember it? Do you remember it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, look, you caught me on a bad day because, like, it was like I knew I was going to be on it, but my family came into town, so we're on the beach all day drinking, and I'm like, all right, I got to sober up. And then they took me to a bar, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to sober up. I'm going to eat something. And then people kept buying me shots, including the bartender. And I was like, I got to go. Like, I got to go. So I went home, and I came here, and then that's when everything. I was like, oh, I am. Hi.
Bro, I've just heard your stories, Dakota. Like when you are just around, people just feel the need to randomly give you alcohol.
Dude,
it's the funniest shit.
Like the beach the other day.
Yeah.
I told Cora I was going to take a day off of drinking and not drink, and I went on the beach to do a run. And I go, as soon as I get on the beach, some random guy walks up to me and is like, "Hey, bro, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." He goes, "Hey, here's a drink," and I'm like, sure,
The universe is out to get you, man.
This is why Dakota had to be a character in our novel because he's already such a character.
Because like, and then I told them, I said, I gotta go. I had like 3 drinks there. I was like, I gotta go. I walked away. I walk up like maybe half a mile up the beach, and some girl's like, "Take your shirt off," and I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Take your shirt off," and I took it off, and then they gave me 3 more drinks. This is my day off.
I feel like, dude, part of the reason, like, honestly, a large contributing factor to me wanting to go to Anime Expo was just to get drunk with you, man.
Oh,
Yo,
what the
Train,
fuck?
what
Yo,
the-
Jesus Christ.
I live in Chicago, okay?
Are you
fair
in
enough.
the train? Yo.
He's playing Train Simulator live on Twitch.
Well, for Twitch for Train Simulator.
Nah, it was just the siren like daily reminder to subscribe to Jack and Core.
It was a daily reminder to download Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, that's right. We need to watch another raid ad.
Let's watch another raid ad.
I think we've actually done all 4. We might do one more.
Oh,
just to do it.
Watch Nux's sponsor video of Raid Shadow Legends. There we go.
So someone was telling me in chat earlier that this guy Hero Hey, I don't know if you know him. He's
It sounds familiar.
He's a YouTuber guy. He made a video titled "Nux Taku Figured Out Why 2020 Sucks," and I really want to watch it. It's a 2.5-minute video, and I've been doing this stream, and I really want to figure it out. Okay, I really want to know.
It's gonna be. What was that tweet you tweeted earlier?
I have a feeling it's going to be that meme. It's like Funimation canceled interspecies reviewers,
Yeah.
and that cascade, and because of that, like, you know, we had viruses.
It caused a ripple effect. Once
That's
you
what
put
I'm
that
saying.
into the world, once you put that,
That was
energy
my
into
tweet.
the world. Exactly.
But the Mad Lad made a video about it. That's pretty impressive. And you know what's even better? The fact that the thumbnail says 189 IQ. So I'm really excited to watch this video.
Oh, hell yeah.
Guys,
Also,
I
hate
gotta
how
run to
can't
the
read
bathroom,
today.
but be right back.
All right. I hate how I could not read today. I was reading better drunk last week than I was sober this week. Like, what the hell?
Being able to read well is such a weak mindset.
You're right.
Hell yeah.
I was sober while reading. I didn't only cheat the light novel, I cheated myself.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you all so much for coming. I do appreciate it.
Thank you guys. Honestly, it's a pleasure every time we get together.
I have one request.
All right.
I would like to be a part of the stream one day when you guys do another waifu ranking, because I was very vividly upset watching the last ranking, and I had
So was I when they did my waifus.
I honestly, out of all the S tier, I only saw 2 that belonged in S tier for me.
And I didn't get to cheat and put like Mousy on there.
Okay, 3. Okay, 3.
You weren't gonna put me on there?
You weren't going to put Mousy in S tier? What is this? First Evan,
Wow.
now you? God
What?
damn.
No. Okay, whoa, no.
I had to read chapter 5 first.
I put Marcy in S tier, just so we're clear. All right, no one try to cancel me. I put her in S.
Yeah, I put an A.
What?
Ooh, Dakota's about to get canceled. Dakota's getting canceled. I want nothing to do
Room
with this.
for improvement, he's saying.
I don't know. I gotta see chapter 6 or 5 first.
I don't know. I have to say, we should all be subscribing to Jack and Core right now.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Jack and Core.
Finally,
Have you not
something
seen
I
the
can agree
memes on
with.
Twitter?
The memes were pretty bad, but the channel's pretty fire.
So they have an actual channel? It's not a meme?
Wait,
Yes,
you didn't watch Jack and Core?
Bro, what is wrong with you, dog?
Jack and Core for S tier, honestly.
I'm
True.
gonna check. You made a part 2! I'm so excited, Jack and Core.
Part
I didn't
4,
know
the
you made a
last
part 2.
episode, me and Jack get shit-faced drunk. Look forward to it.
I'm excited.
Yo,
Honestly,
I'm in.
part 1 was fire. I mean, I don't even want. I don't care about Ascendance of a Bookworm, but I care about Jack and Core.
It is the smartest isekai.
Oh my god, dude! What future series do you have on your itinerary?
We're probably gonna do Elfen Lied next.
Yes.
No.
Are you gonna watch that puppy get the shit kicked out of it?
Anime, you don't understand. If they do
Anime.
Elfen Lied, then they're gonna make a whole video roasting Elfen Lied. They don't.
Elfen Lied's not even that bad.
Elfen Lied's
Obviously, it's not
great.
bad at all.
Elfen Lied's
good.
great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a down on that one.
You're gonna put me in Boruto tier for that one?
Perhaps.
Bro, can you make your channel based off of Mother's Basement's recommendations?
You know, honestly, not a bad idea.
Because
You said Darwin
praising,
like strong
that
directing,
villainous
you know.
anime. It's like, my life as a villainess is a great anime. Why?
Can you
Well, first of all, there are boys and girls in the harem. Okay. Like that's how I started.
do you also get to watch it on crunchyroll.com/mothersbasement?
/basement, get it right.
/basement.
Come on, bro. Come
Fake
on.
fan,
Really?
fake
Really?
fan.
First
sorry,
you say
Jeff.
mousy is A, and now this. Come on, Dakota. What is
I'm
this?
sorry, Jeff. You're right. Fuck. Nobody tell Jeff.
Mate, you mean you're telling me that you didn't get a Crunchyroll free trial with crunchyroll.com/basement?
I did not. Ah,
I am shaking and crying right now.
Unforgivable.
yeah. I tried to keep using Nux Taku as a link, but it didn't work.
Because Nux has moved on, bro. He's no longer working with Crunchyroll. He's working with Rage.
Dude, I never worked with Crunchyroll. Stop with this. This is slander. They tried to sponsor me a good dozen times. It's annoying at this point how many times I've turned them down.
I'm waiting for the Funimation sponsorship, honestly.
Yeah, right?
Because
I would
Nux
think that.
honestly believes that Raid Shadow Legends originals will be better anime than Crunchyroll originals.
I mean, let's be honest. High Guardian Spice versus the Raid ads. I don't know, man.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, Raid ads definitely win, but I do like Tower of God. So.
Yeah, but that's not a Crunchyroll original. That's actually a manhwa.
If anyone
Unlike-
from Crunchyroll sees this, I don't share their opinions. Just saying, if you want to sponsor me, you know.
Bro, I use Crunchyroll every day. So there's nothing
like-
wrong with that.
Oh no, I
Bro,
give them.
I don't care. Go
I
for
give
it,
them
dude.
all of my money. I can talk all the shit I want to. I support them. I'm still waiting for a fucking invite to the Crunchyroll. I'll stop talking shit 100% if they give me a flight to Crunchyroll Expo or Crunchyroll Awards.
Bro, I would love to present an award.
Flying to award shows was in the before times.
Shit.
And now we zoom to award shows.
That's true.
Now we zoom to award shows. God, you're right.
I don't know. I just want to help present Best Girl at the next Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Just saying.
Honestly.
I mean, I just really want to watch this 2.5-minute video saying Nux Taco figured out why 2020 sucks.
Is it only 2.5 minutes?
It's 2.5 minutes. I'm watching it. All right,
Can
you
we
guys
watch
have
it?
fun.
I mean, we can watch it on stream.
Yeah, but
We
we don't have
watch it?
Briggs. We need Briggs.
What do you mean?
Briggs!
You guys can't hear me?
Oh, hi.
Yeah, we can.
I've
We
been here
can.
the entire
About to say-
time, man. Yo,
Wait.
I got the quickest
I like
whiz
how-
in the West, my dude.
We
I like how
love you, man.
Briggs said we can watch this on stream, and then followed by Nux Taco going,
Nux like,
but Briggs is not here.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah, it's because I was muting you guys the moment it was said, so I didn't actually pick up on who said it. Because I was about to watch it myself. But if we could watch it on stream, I'm very happy. It's only 2.5 minutes. It's
All
So
right,
what
then
is
I'm
this?
going to a-
I'm totally not familiar with what's happening.
All right, let's watch this. Then I'm going to a
All right.
bar.
just
No
All right,
way, bro.
just go to Twitch, because Briggs is gonna pull this up. You want a link to it, Briggs?
I got an ad. I got the link. I just got a freaking ad.
No,
ad, bro.
Manscaped.com.
Nah, Animac, I sent in your video this morning. I'm good for the couple days. I'm just gonna have fun.
Nice.
Wow. Are you good for a couple of days, bro? Yeah, you are.
Bro,
I'm good. I don't know. I'm not gonna text him.
I want to drink with Dakota.
Honestly,
This is so sad.
Yeah, dude. It's a fucking. Evan can tell you. We drink together.
Oh yeah, you guys
Evan
both
used
live
to-
in LA, right?
No, I live in literally the exact opposite of this country. But we went to Anime Expo last year, and we went to a bunch of parties together. Evan, right?
Yep, we did.
Tell him how much of a great non-crazy drunk I am and responsible.
Wow. He was blacked out on the third night.
The point is, guys, that I think that you need to understand something about Dakota. He doesn't live anywhere. He just lives. Like, he travels.
Shit, you're right.
Like, he like travels from like Virginia Beach to like the mountains of Colorado to Utah. Like, he's like Utah. He's everywhere, bro. The guy is
You just go from bar to bar.
Just bar to bar every state. I went to honestly, COVID. I would be traveling a lot more if COVID didn't hit.
Yeah.
So my sister lives in Cabo, and I was about to go to Cabo, and then COVID hit. And then I as soon as COVID hit, though, I bought my flight to Japan, so I'll be going to Japan in January, and that's gonna be a fucking field day.
Bro, I want to go to Japan.
It's
Sea
gonna be
Dog
fucking-
told me that he's like, bro, next time you're in Japan, you're coming on the Trash Taste podcast. So I'm excited. It'll be great.
I'm on it. I'm gonna be in the same town as.
How can you do that without a face reveal?
Well, we can edit a face, man. Edit a thingy over my face.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Put your fucking wiggling avatar over top of your body.
The laughing man. Do the laughing man one.
Oh yeah, Ghost in the Shell reference. Hell
No,
yeah.
but I also would love to go to Japan and go to on the podcast with my boys, but unfortunately, I don't know when we'll be able to even freaking go now.
Yeah,
with this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, you gotta leave wherever country you're in and then come back. So if your country's like, no,
Thank
no,
you for
can't.
reminding me on how traveling works, Anime.
Yeah. So if your country's, if Japan's like, oh, we're good, but your country's like, we're not letting people in. Because I know
honestly,
people.
if I go there and they cancel it going back, I'd be totally okay with that.
Bro, my friend's parents have been in Serbia for 3 months. They were supposed to go for like a month and come back, and they haven't been able to.
Oh no! I'm stuck in Japan for 3 months. Whatever shall I do, Uwu?
Oh yeah, you say that now before you see the cost of living in Japan.
I'm so crash
Yo,
couch on
Dakota will live
everybody.
in a shack outside Okuyasu or something.
I'll find a place. Knowing me, as much as I travel and like find random places to stay, I'll find something.
Bro, that shack is 3,500 a month.
Nah, I know how to try. Beans and rice, man. I know how to live cheap.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I would probably move in with Connor.
That sounds fun, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure he would be totally cool with that.
Yeah, he was cool with it. He already told
Evan.
me.
Speaking of parties, I was gonna bring something related. Were you there the last night of that party at AX?
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't
Bro,
know.
can we stop stalling, please? I want to know how Nux figured out why 2020 sucks.
Okay, I'm ready here. I got it
Why
open.
2020 sucks?
All right, Briggs, go for it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Twitter, and if you follow him on Twitter, you know how it is. Generally, he makes a tweet, you either laugh at it, move on with your day, cringe at it, move on with your day, or
Yeah, I
maybe
hear
you
that
think that
cringe
guy's a
part.
total degenerate and you do something else before you move on with your day.
Everyone's
Of course,
on
the
the echo.
alternative is that Nux is just flexing on people. He does that on Twitter a lot too. But this is something different. Everything I mentioned, throw that out the window. Because
I do not do
Nux
that.
Made a tweet
Yeah, you don't flex
earlier
enough,
today
if anything.
that says 2020 was totally fine until Funimation canceled interspecies reviewers. Just saying. And at first, I treated this like one of those other tweets, the ones where you just kind of chuckle at it and move on.
But
the more I thought about it, the more I realized Nux is right. Nux is absolutely right. Also, quick correction, that tweet was from yesterday, not today. Anyways, let's quickly fact
Darker than
check
black?
that.
Damn,
You see
girl,
the
what
news
you
about
doing?
Ishizoku reviewers falling out of Funimation's company standards was right around the end of January, right around February 1st. This is one of the first outlets that covered the situation, the Outer Haven. from February 1st, they say interspecies reviewers is canceled on
I love how
Funimation.
I tweet
why
and
not
you get
read their
oh,
iconic
this is
statement
amazing.
one more time.
Bro,
From
like, this is
Funimation,
going deep. This
after
theory is
careful
going deep.
consideration,
Bro, Hero
we
Hay is
determined
an
that this
absolute
series
mad
falls
lad. Holy
outside
crap.
our
Yo, I'm
standards.
afraid, bro.
We
I
have
don't want you
utmost
to end up
respect
killing
for
yourself
our
like Epstein
creators.
when we figure out
Rather than substantially alter the
well, we
content,
figure out
we felt taking it down was the
the
most
dark
respectful
truth about
choice.
interspecies
Now, I have to
reviewers.
be vague with this next part because I don't want any trouble, obviously. But what you're looking at here is a clip from Wikipedia with the timeline
What?
of events.
Man, that's a
with
nice microphone.
What happened, around March 13th, 2020, when the USA was basically issued a state of distress. Let's just phrase it like that. I got to be careful, like I said. That state was declared on March 13th, and that's clearly after Funimation decided to pull Ishizoku reviewers from their roster.
Bro,
Of
that's
course,
so
aside
true.
From that thing
Bro.
spreading all around the world,
You see that?
we've also had more recent
It happened
news of
after.
tragedies, especially in
Facts.
the U.S., but also around the world. And those tragedies, as you can tell, did indeed happen after Funimation decided
Bro,
to
it happened
cancel
after.
Ishizoku reviewers. So Nux's statement right here, if we fact check it, it's true. Nux
The
figured
world
it out.
can't live without borderline hentai.
Dude, it's not facts. That's all I'm saying is it's not.
Subscribe to Hero Hay.
I'm just
Have
more
more of the
upset.
video.
I'm just more upset that it wasn't edited over X-Files music.
Yeah,
Wow.
bro. Like the truth is out there.
Yo, you just subscribed to him, Briggs. You mad lad.
Yup.
Where have I heard that name before? Hero Hay. I swear I've heard that name before.
Well, Hay is the guy from Dark and
Wait,
Black.
yeah. You mean Lee Shangshin?
Yes. Lee Shangshin.
God, I cannot believe I remember that. I need to rewatch Darker Than Black now. Hashtag make Darker Than Black relevant again.
Yeah, I like that show, especially first season. Second season was like, why?
Ah, yeah. That was pretty garbage. Now I remember why it's done.
Yeah, and the biggest reason why it was garbage is that the mystery at the end of the first season is never really resolved in the second season either. It's like they completely start something else that I'm like, why?
Yeah,
Bro,
like the fucking
That's
the
not
cool
the
ass-
complaint. The complaint is that the main character, who is this
drunk.
Batman-esque character with lightning powers, he basically becomes a hobo.
He
Yes,
becomes a
that's
hobo.
part of it,
The
yeah.
fucking girl doesn't sucks ass anyways. The fucking cool cat's now a mouse. Like it was fucking garbage.
Uh-oh, mouse hate.
Oh shit. Oh fuck, here I go
Dakota,
again.
your
God,
true
I
colors
gotta
are
go.
showing, bro. Mouse,
And
I like to
sponsored by-
apologize for Dakota right now.
I am sponsored by Home Depot because I keep digging myself a bigger hole.
Wow.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, Mousy is just, casually in the background, directing her cult to attack Dakota.
Bro, Mousy is always in the back.
It's all gonna be.
She's not in the background. She's in the bathroom. Get it right.
Oh
Yo.
shit! Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Yo. Snake.
Mouse is someone who, when she streams, you have to tune in, like every time.
It's true. Shout
You
out.
have to tune
Shout
in.
out in chat, boys. I'm putting it right now.
Oh shit, let me go on that because I don't think I'm subscribed either.
Wow.
I'll see
Oh, I
where
spelled
go
it wrong.
again.
Fuck.
Meanwhile, Mousy's in it.
Ion mouse.
Ion
Did this
I
shout out not
imagine
work
her
on
to-
Rant
her to
Cafe?
her
I forgot
fan
this
base.
wasn't my channel. Okay.
She's like
Sam
her
linked
and her-
it. Sam linked it.
Iron Mouth. There it is. All right.
Iron mouth.
Mouse. Follow.
Can I
Bam.
apologize to Nux right now? Because
What?
last night I was streaming and I was like, "Fuck it, I like Deku," and everybody's like, "Nux is gonna be so disappointed in you," and I'm like, "No, I don't give a shit. I fuck this shit." And they're like, "Why don't you send it to him?" And I was like, "Okay." So I messaged you and I said, "I love Deku," and then I was like, "Oh fuck, he's gonna be like, what the fuck is this?"
It was definitely random. I will not lie. But I think my response was pretty composed and straightforward. You said, "I love Deku," and I answered, "LOL, that makes one of us."
People dared me to do it, okay? I had to do it. I just can't not
Of
do it.
course, I respect that completely. I didn't know the context, but I still have to say I handled it like a gentleman.
You were a gentleman. Thank you for not killing me.
Especially because it's funny because at around the same time you messaged me that, it was right after someone made a tweet saying that Deku is the smartest anime protagonist of all time. So I retweeted
Oh my
that
God.
saying I agree completely.
That's a whole damn lie. What the fuck?
And then right after that, you messaged me, I love Deku. So I was like, I don't know where she's going with this.
Yo, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but me and Animac know right now, cop to the manga. He's fucked. Kid's fucked.
Deku dug himself deep, so we'll see what happens.
You know what, Animac? I saw that Gozen did the Black Clover video. Part of me died on the side. I was like, God, I really.
I told you that. I told you I was gonna do it because I didn't have time this week.
I know, but I was like, a part of me was like, oh man, I miss Black Clover. I'm so invested in that series right now.
I love it too. I had to also cover Attack on Titan.
Dying in the background because I think he hates Black Clover.
Yeah.
Black Clover?
It's not.
Listen,
I take very good care that any video that I heavily praise Black Clover, I send to Core to edit. Okay.
I was gonna say Jack and Core is canceled, but
Core,
if you
did you read the manga or watch the anime?
I read the manga.
And you're not a fan at all.
He straight up, he really tried.
He tried. He gave it his
It's hard
all.
to swallow, but once you get it down, it's a good meal.
Timeout.
Wow.
You know?
No, but see, that is why Core likes excellent and not at all cringy moe shows from the 1990s.
Indeed.
Oh. What do you like?
Well, it's funny you say that because literally before I went on the podcast, I was fucking watching an episode of Cardcaptor Sakura, and then I read
There you go.
and I'm like, God damn it!
And the original, of course, not the new one.
Oh, yeah. I love that show. It's so cute.
Yeah, it's great.
So you're into like magical girls and stuff?
Yeah. I mean, I like a lot of different shit. But
Funny, I was
I'm a
talking
fan.
to Emily yesterday, Emi Richu, and she was saying that when she was in high school and whatever and getting into anime, she only watched the really retrospectively cringy, very girly shoujo shows like Cardcaptor Sakura.
Well, actually, Misty Cronexia loves the original Cardcaptor.
I know, that's like his favorite anime.
I love Princess Tutu. That's my
Princess
favorite
Tutu is a
magical girl.
fucking masterpiece.
I love Princess Tutu.
That's my favorite magical girl show right there.
Yeah, you
So
guys don't know the real deal, the Princess Knight.
I don't know, that's probably a hentai or something.
No, it's a wholesome
I
show
wish.
from the 1960s. Anime.
Well, I actually wanted to watch Princess Tutu. That's on my list that I need to watch.
Wait, I have a fucking
Dude,
volume
it
of
is.
Princess Knight on my shelf. I totally forgot about that series.
Wow, Core. Respect. I mean, like, you're a lover of cringy moe shows, but the fact that you go back as far back as the 1960s, respect.
Knox, I'm gonna send you a picture of what Princess Tutu is all about out of context, and
I'm
you're
excited.
gonna whenever you watch it, it's gonna be the best thing in the effing planet.
All right, let's do it.
And I will actually, if you ever make a Princess Tutu video, I'll come out of my editing
Hiatus.
busyness and I'll edit.
I would definitely recommend Princess Tutu to people that are like not fans of Mahou Shoujo because it's shorter than most of them, has a more sort of direct narrative progression. It's not as episodic, and it's like some of the best like in the entire like genre.
It's great. It's so good. It's stupidly good.
Yeah, I would like to. I've mentioned I would like to watch Princess Tutu. That's on my list.
Doesn't sound childly enough for me. Sorry, boys.
No, it does not.
Can't do it.
So, by the way, when are we wrapping up this wonderful stream?
We are at 2 hours and 59 minutes in, so we are...
One more minute.
One more raid ad, boys. A raid ad for the boys.
This 3 hours highly professional stream was brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Cue the ad. Definitely check them out. Here's the ad.
Yeah, I have the ad.
Core, the video only ended up 17 minutes long.
Yeah.
Bro, I sent you like an hour of footage, and the video was already 6 minutes long.
UB112L, I've never
of
seen
the
you before,
memes
but
were
thank you
like-
for the magical crystals.
You were like actively shitting on. You were like, "Wow, this is unfunny." I'm like,
Dude, but it's funny when I shit on memes, bro.
no, you just
I
had
know
like
you think
no
that. I know you think
reaction.
that, yeah.
Okay, fine, fair enough.
I kept some of you shitting on my hero memes because that is funny, but because they are all bad.
I know all my hero memes are so bad. Oh my god.
Part of it was that it
coming
was
in.
just like not as long. It was like
Bro.
40 minutes.
This ad start playing.
Yeah, ad's about to start right now. I just had to find the right one.
It's not on the stream yet.
All right, it says here your last job was as an attacker in the raid against the spider dungeon. Is that right?
Yes.
I have to make a video praising raids ads. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I know this ad. This is hilarious.
All right, it says here your last job was as an attacker
Like, I would
in
hire
the
this
raid
guy.
against the spider dungeon. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. It really made my reputation as an attack champion.
So what would you say is your best skill?
I'd probably have to say my arcane blizzard.
Sounds great. Can I see it?
Very impressive. Welcome aboard.
Choose your champions. Raid Shadow Legends.
All right.
What an
What a great ad.
I
That's
like that
crazy.
he has that massive mallet, but he doesn't. Still freezes him with like a little magical ball. That's called respect.
Yo,
Dude,
next time
raid
you get
burn?
sponsored, Nux, you gotta do a like reacting to the raid memes.
You know what? I'm never going to get sponsored by them again on my main channel, but I do respect that. I can definitely say that I respect them for what they do on other channels.
And by the way, you guys talking about bad memes? Worst memes that I've ever seen are like vegan memes, like PETA.
Bro, but it's funny how bad they are, though.
Download Raid Shadow Legends below.
Download Raid Shadow Legends
Below and
I was
play
gonna
through
say
the
something
tutorial.
different.
Yeah, remember, don't say kill two birds with one stone. Say feed two birds with one scone.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember that. That was hilarious, though. I love that.
It hurts.
I can.
Bro, like dear PETA, I don't think I've ever or anyone else actually tried to kill two birds with one stone. You know, just because people say that as a saying. No one does it. Like, why would you kill any
Even
bird
your
with a
words
stone?
can
Let
be
alone
animal.
two?
You can abuse animals with your words, Animax.
I
Shut the
actually
fuck up.
hate that whole meme because, like, if you have like two birds like in a cage and you get like one really big goddamn stone and you just drop that massive stone on the cage with like the two little birds, those birds are toast, man. So the whole expression kind of just like is terrible.
At what point does a stone become a rock? Is the real question here.
Nah, bro,
It's
stone.
not a boulder. It's a rock.
Okay, that's why.
The pioneers used to ride
We
these
should
things for
change
miles.
this expression to crush two chicks with one boulder.
We should change it to kill birds.
No, we should what we do is have like a whole episode.
Yo,
of
Animac, you appreciate this kind of humor. What's brown and sticky?
a lot of things, bro.
A stick! Got him!
Right.
I knew he'd like
He
it.
actually laughed at that.
I
Why
knew
did
he'd laugh. I told you, man, that's his type of humor.
I did like it because he wanted me to say poop, but it was actually something else.
There we go.
Me.
I think it's time for me to leave.
Yeah, same. Stream
Wait,
over.
I got a quick
Bye.
question. I do have a quick question though. I plan on buying a complete manga series to add to my collection, and I've been thinking about it all day on eBay.
Berserk.
I don't have okay, within reason.
How many
There's-
volumes?
Berserk has like over like what 20 something volumes, and then
I think
all their
38.
volumes they're
Has like
all
38.
overpriced. Yeah, they're 38, and they're all overpriced as is.
Well, so tell me, what do you want? Like, what are you looking
Oh,
for? here?
anything.
What
I'm
size?
thinking.
What
I was
size?
looking at clay. Anything like a
Not
probably
Claymore.
a complete. Oh, I thought about buying clay. I love Claymore.
One Piece?
No, not One Piece. I thought about buying anything between 15 to 30 volumes of manga.
JoJo's.
Man, you know what? I actually thought about that. I really want to start my JoJo's Bros journey. I want to start my JoJo's journey.
Hell
In
yeah.
the manga.
Joe,
I want to get
bro.
Jolene looks fucking great, and I want to get to her so bad.
Jolene.
Jolene.
All right. Please end the stream. I'm dying here.
Yeah, thank you guys so
No more
much
singing.
for this amazing
Ended at
stream.
Jolene.
Talking about waifus, talking about the light novel, getting sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. thank you guys so much for the support in the chat, for participating, for downloading Raid and supporting the boys, for your donations, your cheers, your gifting subs. All of that means a lot to us. We're trying to take this podcast into something that we can have independently of any YouTube or anything like that, because you never know with YouTube what's going to happen. So we really appreciate you. Thank you to Iron Mouse, Core, Evanito,
thank you.
Evan Neat Zero, separate guy, Dakota Broski.
That's me.
And of course, Knox and Briggs.
Knox and Briggs!
And Anime Recon.
Animac, goddammit, don't be a bitch. Watch History's Mightiest Disciple, Kenichi.
Yeah, do it for your
and
boy.
Anime Recon was here as well. We can't forget him. He left earlier because he had other things to do. Like
I thought he said he was. I thought he was going to sleep because he's in the UK and it's like.
Oh, yeah,
1 a.m.
yeah,
or
yeah.
something. But
So
then
he
he
was
just
sleeping.
tweeted like 5 minutes. So.
It's like when your friend leaves the Discord call but then joins somebody else's, and it's like, oh, okay.
You son of a bitch.
Wow.
So the question is now, Nux, do we do Apex Boys or do we raid someone and I can go finally get something to eat?
We raid Shadow Legends.
Well, that's your call.
Well, before you guys do that, just formally to end this, love you guys. Thank you so much. And until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.
Bang.
See ya.
I forgot about
Also,
the outro.
Side note. I got a quick question about the Kenichi manga. Has anybody read it?
I have a couple times.
Okay, so like I know like the thing that frustrated me the most about Kenichi is that like they almost show titties but they don't show titties. Is there a point where the mangaka just says fuck it and shows titties?
No, because it's a manga. It's not a doujinshi at the end of the day.
God, you show fucking titties in manga. God damn it.
Well,
I hate
okay,
that.
you do get full titties in the end of the manga. They're just not full nips.
They show like they're so close to it. Like
no,
in
you
a
get
lot
the
of
entire
manga-
titty at certain points. It's just not the nip. It's censored out.
The whole titty, bro.
That's close enough, I guess.
I know. I'm saying there's a couple scenes that are pretty much there.
Well, like there's some mangas that you read that like, they do the same thing Kenichi does, where they show it but they don't show it, and by the end of it, they're like, "Fuck it, here it is." You know, here's
90% of titty.
90% of titty. Yeah,
I
That's
need
so
that.
disappointing.
I need that
But is the nipple
percentile.
really 10%? I don't know.
I looked at Kenichi manga today too, but they don't have it translated in English.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Is it Brigo?
Yes.
Can you watch Kenichi already, Animac? You claim Briggs is your friend, and then you just stab him in the back by watching Keijo for the 10th time.
Bro, I claim you were my friend, but I haven't seen Gintama.
I mean, but I respect that because Gintama's actually long. Kenichi's only 50 episodes, man.
It's actually pretty high. It was
Get
pretty
back on your goddamn treadmill, bro. Finish Hunter x Hunter. Your stationary bike.
Oh, I
I'm
wish it
still on
was that
episode-
easy, Nux. I wish I was not as lazy.
I think I'm still on episode 18 of Hunter x Hunter too.
So
I'm slow burning that. Also, haven't watched Full
Where
Metal
are you up
Alchemist.
to, Animac? What? Dakota? God damn it, man.
I think I watched 9 episodes and then never picked it back up again.
Oh my god. Yo, Animac.
I'm at the point where Meruem fight is starting for 10 episodes.
I can't believe Animac's gonna finish Hunter x Hunter and say it kind of sucked.
It doesn't kind of suck, but it's definitely not S tier. It's just like, and it's the pacing. Like, it's great. The concepts are great. The fight, everything, action. It's the story. It's just that they really stretch out key moments to the point where it doesn't make you want to keep going, because you'll have like an episode.
I mean, especially because you're watching it on a stationary bike. Like, you're waiting for that episode to end so you could get off the bike. And then
No,
it just
but it's not that.
drags on.
It's the fact that like the first 5 minutes of the episode are a recap and the intro, and it's like a crucial moment. So it's not filler, you know, where they're stretching it out. It's like crucial moment. They're invading the palace. They're doing big fights, but they're doing all these long ass recaps. The narrator, like, I'm not saying it's bad. It's good. I think it's a really good show overall.
No, I
just don't
get
think
why
it's
you say
like
it's
one of the
slow.
greats.
I get why you say it's slow, but I think it's one of the greats.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I
And
haven't
also,
seen
very important
the
thing to
very
let you
ending,
know.
so.
Bungee gum does possess the properties of both rubber and gum, man.
I did learn that.
Don't worry, you'll hear about it again.
No,
All right.
Hisoka is a fucking maniac. I'll give you that. He's an interesting character in how insane he is.
I mean, when you watch and you see Hisoka on screen, do you think of your friend Nux Taku?
No. You know, and you know why? Because Hisoka is more sinister than you. You're just like a memer. Hisoka is like, you don't know if he's like joking or he wants to like eat your liver.
All right,
That's
boys.
true.
I think I'm gonna call it, and we're gonna raid Negs. My boy
Ooh.
Negs. He raided me the other day with like 700 viewers. Let's give him some love back. Show your love. Spam some
Yeah, we
love.
met him through Noble, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nugs.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with a raid right now. Show your support, everybody.
As long as we don't raid hiding, fuck that guy.
I'm gonna have a drink for all of you beautiful motherfuckers in this call.
Thank you, my dude.
You guys take care, enjoy, and see you
Bye.
next week. Shinpaku.
Nice.